Welcome to the WHOW 2023 Party at the Pier, the Green Pier weigh-in celebration for our War Heroes on Water vets. Rod, we're ready for some big catches and some big weights.
Yeah, that was a great tournament. There's a lot of nice fish coming in. I know there's plenty of bluefin tuna, some good ones coming in. Guys caught all kinds of fish. There was bluefin tuna, yellowfin tuna, dorado. I know there was some marlin, and I'm sure all the regular game fish, the yellowtails and things like that, calico bass. So we're going to see a lot of fish here at the scale. Mostly we're going to see bluefin tuna, maybe some other stuff as well. We're really excited about it. The weather was better than expected, and the fishing was pretty darn good, so we're really excited. We're going to have a boat, the first boat coming in a few minutes here is called the Game On. Now, Game On was the tournament champion for the high boat last year, so we'll see if they can carry that torch to another year. But I know their vets had a great time, and we can't wait to see what they're going to bring in the scale today.
Game On knows how to get the game on. So, Rod, this has got to be one of our biggest tournaments ever, right?
It's a great one. We had about 100 vets. We had nearly 40 yachts carrying vets, plus all the VIPs and all those other yachts, close to 50 yachts supporting War Heroes on Water this year and the vets. So we had a great time. I know the guys on my boat had a ball, and they caught some great fish. They had a good time. So we're really excited to see and hear the stories from everybody. The boats were spread almost 60 miles to the west of here, all the way down to the Mexican border, and fishing everywhere. So we really covered the entire Pacific. Not only that, the yachts that are participating all the way from Channel Islands to San Diego, Newport Beach, Dana Point, Huntington Harbor, Alameda Bay, you name it. Every marina, every port participated, and we fished every bank in the waters, I think, on this tournament.
Well, before we start loading the fish up, Rod, you and I have been involved with War Heroes on Water. This is now the 6th year. By the way, Rod Halpern, tournament director. Rod, why do we... Big cheers from the crowd. Rod, you're always a crowd favorite.
Yeah, we'll do that again when there's a crowd. I appreciate y'all, don't you worry. But I mean, this is going to fill up. We got empty tables here.
Yeah, this is going to be a party on the pier. So if you're in Catalina, if you're in Avalon, get down here. We want to have fun with you. We want you to help cheer on our vets. Rod, why does WHOW do what WHOW does?
Listen, we're here to show appreciation to our veterans.
That's
we have
right.
a saying around here. We say it all the time, WHOW is family. I got to tell you, I met 2 vets this weekend I never met before, and WHOW is family. That's all I'm going to say, man. We really had a great time. They're sitting around here somewhere. They're over here having a beer. What do you know? But, hey, real quick, hey, Luke and Tony. Hey, Luke and Tony. Gotta come over here, say hello to the crowd real quick.
Come on
We're
over.
on a live broadcast. I'm calling you guys out here. Hey, man, we said we had a great time. I didn't know you guys, and now we're friends. What do you guys think of War Heroes on Water after this time? Luke, it's your first time, right?
Yes, sir. Yes. Oh, man, it was absolutely awesome. Just a great crew, great people. It was just a wonderful time. Anytime you can get out on the water and catch a little bit of reprieve and be able to relax a little bit from the world and go out there and reconnect with some good friends and nature, man, what a wonderful opportunity that is.
How about you, Tony?
I think that if you have a friend or a friend of a friend that needs help, this is definitely a good place to come to relieve yourself of some pressures and stresses of life. And I highly recommend everyone to attend this if you are a veteran or a veteran.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate that, you guys. Look at the first boat's coming into way. Love fishing with you guys all weekend, and we'll catch up later. All right. Well, here we go. Game On is hitting the dock here, so we'll see how they're going to do. I'm going to check out here for a second, TJ.
All right, Rod. Have a great time with Game On. We could not do what we do for our veterans, who we love and care for so much, if it were not for the support of our yacht owners, captains, crew, the Southern California sport fishing community, and particularly the community of Avalon. So we want to extend a huge thank you, because we all love and care for our vets, and we want them to feel that support. If you have any questions about War Heroes on Water, our mission, how we got started, please feel free to check out www.warheroesonwater.com. There's a ton of great information. You can hear from our vets, you can hear from our founder, Anthony Shea, as well as from our captains and our crew and our boat owners who bring this event to life. And you can also donate on warheroesonwater.com. Every dollar helps our veterans. No donation is too small. Every dollar helps. We raise funds in coordination with our philanthropic partner, Freedom Alliance, who's always been a great partner for us. And I think in a little bit we'll actually get to hear from Freedom Alliance. So let's take a look. I know Game On is getting ready to bring up some great fish, and can't wait to see what they catch.
Yeah, TJ, from the looks of things, they got a couple of nice bluefin tuna. I see a dorado. Not sure what else they caught, but those are we're going to see a couple, looks to me, about 100-pound bluefin come up but they got a couple of them that I can see on the deck. I don't know what they got in the bag, so that might be it, or it might be more. They surprised me last year. They might surprise me again. We'll see how they do.
Game On came on so strong last year, Rod. Hey, Rod, while they're getting in here, tell us a little about the boat, the captain, and the crew.
So, well, Game On is a beautiful 40-foot Cabo Express sport fisher, owner Keith Upton. Last year, first time fishing War Heroes on water. Weren't sure what to expect. It's a smaller boat for this tournament, but it's plenty big enough. And, they really put together a great score. They didn't catch the biggest fish in any category, things like that, but they scored in every category. They kept racking up points. So they did a great time. And what do you know? That they scored the highest average point per angler, which gets you the High Boat Award, which, as most of you may or may not know, that's the Josh Miles Award. That's a big deal around here. So they were able to earn that. I don't know what else they've got on there. They've got a different captain running the boat this year that I'm not sure. I know he's really good. So clearly, because here they are, the first boat of the scale. So, they achieved. So we'll see what we see. But Keith is a great supporter, loves WHOW. So glad to have him back.
Rod, how many boats do you think we're going to have come up and weigh tonight? How many veterans are we putting on that scale?
Well, I think based on the roll call, it feels like we're going to have 12 or 15 boats. I didn't keep track. Jason did. He was keeping score there as I was doing a bunch of stuff. But quite a few. And another, there's a lot of 200-pound class fish. These ones look to me around 100. We'll see. I got an eye for it. I'm sizing them up right now. Let's see how we do. Let me go help these people out.
All right. Thanks, Rod. Let's take a look. Here we go with Game On. Let's hear it for Game On, everybody. All right. Come on over. Hey, how are you?
Good. We had a great weekend.
Tell me all about it.
We fished both days. We got a few bluefin, a few yellowfin yesterday, and then a couple more today.
Okay, very good. You guys took it last year. Are you in the hunt again this year, you think?
I hope so.
What was the strategy? How'd you put your vets on fish?
Oh, I'd have to turn you over to my captain, and that's top secret.
Okay. Top secret. I like it. I like it a lot. So for anybody who's considering getting involved in WHOW, what would your advice be? What's your experience been with WHOW this year?
The experience has been great. We had a great time last year. Last year was our first year. This year, our second year, had a fantastic time. It's great to spend time with the vets. That's really kind of the key thing, is spending some bonding time together. They get on the boat on Saturday. They don't get off till today. So we've had just a great time, and I'll do it again next year.
Well, we are so glad to hear that. Let's see how these fish hang.
Well, the first bluefin, this belongs to angler Juan, and Juan caught a nice bluefin, and we're going to call that one out at 65, 66, 60, 66. I'm reading the number there. That's 66 pounds. What do you think?
Great job, Juan.
Are we calling that right?
All
66 pounds. All right, congratulations. Now, they say that Haji over here caught the big one. Which we're calling this one the big one. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. But that's a nice 66-pound bluefin. That's beautiful. I guess my eyes are a little bigger than my stomach. I was calling those 100. I got to get...
Well, Rod, it's okay. We're early
in
the
night.
If you got
them together... Well, now here comes Haji's fish. Now, right. Haji, you had a great tournament last year. Your third time in, so we would love having you back. You having a good time?
Yes, sir. I had a great time. It was awesome.
Oh, fantastic. They are wonderful. You're back on the same boat. You drew the... Look, he's... No. Is it we all good? Okay. This one looks like it's coming out at exactly... This one's 66 and a half. It is the big one by half a pound. 66 and 66 and a half. Have you guys weighed the Dorado already? Okay, what was the weight on the Dorado? Was that 12? Okay, we'll trust that on a scale like this. 12 pounds is good. Might have lost a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna hang these fish, get some pictures for Team Game On. Hey, do you guys have your board?
Yes.
Get the board for the photo if you can.
Let's get that photo for Game On, and then I want to talk to the Game On crew and the vets to hear about their weekend.
Hey, Juan, you want to say hello to the crowd here real quick while waiting for the board?
Juan.
Come on over.
Juan, congratulations. Right there. Talk to everybody at home. We're live streaming out to show the world what War Heroes on Water is all about. Tell me about your weekend. You have some beauties there.
Awesome weekend. This is my first time in, and it's what an experience. There's no words that can describe it. It was awesome. I have a great team from Game On, and they helped us out, teach you everything. I learned so much. My first time here is unbelievable.
Are you going to come back again?
Of course.
That is great. Juan, If you have any words for your friends and family at home, let's give everybody a shout out.
All right. Thanks for keeping the family over there cool. And when I come back soon, we're going to take off again on the 5th.
All right, we're going somewhere on the
Okay,
5th. That sounds awesome. Thank you so much, Juan.
They're coming over the board. We'll get the photo and get Team Game On back on their boat, and the next boat into the scales here in a few minutes as soon as they get on up here. Let's hear it for Team Game On with a couple of nice bluefin Dorado. And I know they caught some other stuff too. Game On. Here we go.
Game On owner Keith Lepton, Captain Brian Bolton with Al Haji and Juan. Let's get that team photo for Team Game On. Catalina crowd, I want to hear it from you. Let's celebrate our vets. All right, that's a good looking photo.
How about that for Game On? First boat to the scale, last year's high boat, winner of the Josh Mile Award. Thank you so much, Keith, for all you do for War Heroes on Water. We'll see you later here for a cold drink, all right?
All
Oh, we got
right.
one more. Well, we got this thing.
Look at those big smiles. And that's what WOW aims to do, is put big smiles on our vets' faces. And you heard it from Juan. WOW is family. Let's hear it.
All right, Game On. We'll get these fish back on the boat for you and get you off and get on to the next boat.
All right. We are asked a lot about the origins of War Heroes on Water, how War Heroes on Water started. Why don't you take a minute, take a look at this video, and you can learn more right now.
My name is Michael Nares. I served in the United States Army, got out as a staff sergeant, and I was an infantryman. The veteran community is a family community, and when you get out, you don't have that. Anthony invited me to Costa Rica because he knew I wasn't going to, doing too hot, and we fished a few days with him, and he was like, I want to do more. So he asked me what would benefit a lot, and Anthony's brains put it all together, and WOW came to be.
Anthony's a special person. Anthony wants to give back to his country.
That man works extremely hard. He centers himself among helping veterans.
His passion is through the roof. I don't think there's anybody else that I've ever met that's a civilian that's never served that has that much passion.
He's a civilian, but he doesn't feel like that. He feels like he's been right there with us through our whole entire journey. And honestly, he's one of us.
I didn't grow up with the father, so I didn't know what it was like. Anthony came around, and it means a lot. He took the time to help me out. And without his help, I don't know where I'd be. We're all a family, and we all want to be there for each other, and that's what the WOW community is about, is being there for each other.
All right, that was a great piece sharing how WOW got started. Speaking of how WOW got started, before we welcome El Kaz to the dock, I'm here with the one, the only, the legendary Mike Beak Hurt. Let's hear it for Beak, everybody. For those of you who may not know, Beak is truly a legend, and Beak, you helped us get WOW started. You were part of the first crew and captain and owners group that just jumped right in. What does WOW mean to you? How have you seen WOW evolve over the years?
It was especially important to me being the only Vietnam vet in the captain's fleet when we started this. And now we've grown this after 5 years into a multi-million-dollar success story for money raised for these vets. And it means so much to them just to be a part of this fishing community. Of course, I take pride that we're all brothers, from the same mother there when it comes to the brotherhood. But it's so great, and everybody that's been involved in this, even bystanders, it is unbelievably heartwarming. People say it's life-changing, and it's real. So I hope if you're a good supporter of all the things that these vets do, you'll pay attention next year and all the things that we do raise money through the different sites. the silent auctions. There was some really great stuff in that silent auction.
There was, and I mean, I don't know if you've heard, Beak, but we've raised more than $1 million this year, $460,000 from the silent auction. Yeah, let's hear it. And that's thanks to people just like you. I see Carrie Chen out there. We'll talk to Carrie here in a minute. Carrie donated one of his masterpieces to War Heroes on Water.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, I saw it. It was gorgeous. Of course he finished it.
It was live. I thought it was live during the painting while it was being auctioned was pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. So to your point, WHOW is a community. We say WHOW is family. You really feel that from the community, right, Beak?
No, absolutely. I mean, you look around, you'll see people that we've had in the past. I mean, they come up to me like a real brother. I have these guys calling and checking on me, see how I'm doing. That's so special. And then, of course, all the community of the boat owners, the boat crews. My son's out there on the Shannon on Rose. I mean,
On the Ramble on Rose?
Rambling on Rose, excuse me. But I mean, what they do with these guys and how much fun it is for them, and they all take away from their real jobs to do this. So, yeah, we have a lot of good friends in the community that go beyond us fishermen.
Yeah, it's definitely a very special experience. So it sounds like this is going to be one of our, the most fish we're going to put on a dock maybe in the history of War Heroes on Water. What have you heard from the community about what they caught out there?
All I know is I heard it's going to go on until after 9, and I got some people here going, oh, yeah. There's going to be a lot of fish and a lot of filleting afterwards.
Well, speaking of being on the dock, we could not be doing any of this if it were not for Caleb. Caleb, thank you very much. Thank you for the food, the hospitality. Thank you to the community of Avalon.
Yeah, Caleb is really special there.
You hear that, Caleb? He's over there carrying boxes, sweating. I can see him over here. Hey, Caleb, we're giving you a standing ovation over here, bud.
Come on over, Caleb. We'd love to say thanks.
He's too busy working right now.
All right,
we'll get him later.
We can't tear Caleb away.
Full. But I tell you what, who we do have coming down over here, we can talk to in a minute, is a really good tournament yacht that gets to the scales every year, including this year. It's El Cazador.
Rod, tell us a little bit about this boat.
So Cazador, listen, they're great WOW supporters. The Granke family runs that, and Mike Ryan's the captain. They always fish with an all-female veteran crew. Again, this year they had their favorite, Mia Peterson. She was, I think, second high angler last year in the tournament. And they have a ball, and they had a great time this year because here they are coming into the pier. Nice 63-foot Bertram, all the way up from San Diego. It's a big deal to take a yacht from San Diego to Newport Beach, then go fishing for a couple of days and go all the way back. But you know what? These guys love the tournament. They love the vets. They're a fun, good timing crew, and El Cazador stands for the hunter, and here they come. They're backing in right now. They got their War Heroes flags from a couple of different years, the American flag. They're all dressed in their El Caz garb. I'm telling you, I can't wait to see them here on the pier in just a couple minutes.
Have you heard any rumors about what they're pulling up, Rod?
Most of the guys coming here are taking bluefin. I do not know the grade of their bluefin, if they're going to be the 60s, 70s that we just saw. There's a lot of 200-pound fish coming to the scales today.
Oof.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we're seeing, but you just never know. That's the excitement of this. It's like Christmas. We don't know what's going to happen next. We're going to open up that gift and just see, TJ.
It is. It's a really exciting night. Hey, Rod, for some of our folks who are watching who might not know about this iconic, thank you so much, Meek, about the iconic weigh-in, the pier, the scale, can you tell a little bit about the history?
Well, I tell you what, man. You look back at old fishing photos from Southern California, photos from the 50s and 60s of the old-time fishing that's coming in, hanging their fish, and taking their picture here on the famous green pier, Avalon Seafood with the board and stuff like that. We grew up like hoping we get you big enough fish to come do this someday. Ooh. As a local angler. It's an honor, and it's really exciting to do it, and you get your boat all put together and cleaned up, and your tackle looking good, and you look all professional, and now we're going to share that experience with all these veterans. Even the yacht crews are excited to do it. Like, this is just something special. It was really important that if we had the opportunity to do it, and thanks to the city of Avalon, the town of Avalon, the people of Avalon, we're able to do it and share that excitement. And look how cool it is to see this beautiful El Cazador backing in, and all their gears, all the regalia. I mean, this is it. This is the deal. So I'm super excited to see what they've got. I'm going to go check it out.
All right, Rod, keep us posted. We'll be looking for you to give us updates about what they're putting up on the dock, what they're putting up on the scale. Again, none of this would be possible without the community of Avalon, the support of our donors and our sponsors. If you would like to help support War Heroes on Water and help support combat wounded veterans as they heal from the emotional and physical traumas of war, please do so. If you're compelled, please visit us at www.warheroesonwater.com. No amount is too little. Every dollar helps our veterans. We raise money in coordination with our philanthropic partner, Freedom Alliance. You can also check out Freedom Alliance. They're a great organization that provides therapeutic services, educational services for our veterans and our veterans' families all throughout the nation, all throughout the year. We're super proud to be affiliated with a great organization like Freedom Alliance. So let's take a look. Let's see what we've got going with El Caz.
Okay, we weren't mistaken there, TJ. Are we on here? I'm sorry.
We're on. We're never not on.
Okay, I'm not doing like a little video or something. Anyhow, I just took a peek in the fish box there, and they've got a couple of jumbos, couple like 2-ish, and they got some other ones too. Like, how many do you want to see? I'm like, well, the boom will carry 3 at a time, so give me one of the biggest for each of the vets, and then maybe a third one for the photo.
Okay.
But they did very, very well.
Oh boy. So in other words, they're contenders, is what you're saying.
They're in the bluefin division. Now, remember, in this tournament,
yeah, let's talk about, like, how do you win this tournament?
The big bluefin get all the glory. They come to the scale and they back in, and everybody wants to catch one of those big fish. And why wouldn't you? It's exciting. It's fun. And the techniques they use to catch them, we'll talk about that later. But we fish for 10 different species. So in order to really win the tournament, you got to score for your vets. You got to catch, different kinds of tuna. We got bluefin. We got yellowfin tuna, which we're caught for sure. Dorado. We have yellowtail. We have, the inshore species, the calico bass, the yellowtail, white sea bass, halibut, rockfish division. So you really want to fill in your bingo card for your vets. Just check these boxes. Every fish they catch scores on points. Want to keep scoring points, Hope in each of these species you also get one really a dandy one. So, but if you want to win one species, you go after that. You want to win, the different categories, catching a lot of different kinds of fish is really how you do it, and that's what put Game on the podium last year to win this thing. So that is the technique for your anglers and for your yachts. And these guys, man, they're bluefin specialists. They're always bringing those big fish, other fish too, but this seems to be right up their alley. So, and this year they did not disappoint.
This group gets it done every single year. I'm getting goosebumps. I can't wait to see what they bring up. Got a great group of vets on this boat, too.
And this year we were kind enough to kind of let them weigh their fish a little early. They're often late in the game, and the party's half over by the time they get here. So this time we got them in here early. They got Mia Peterson. She's on this, she's her 3rd year in WHOW.
And she's so confident. Like, she's ready to go get them every year.
And a great ambassador for WHOW.
Yes.
So we really appreciate her and all the vets that fish in this tournament, and especially the repeats that kind of like help us recruit new vets to come in. There's a lot of challenges with this guys, trust issues, things like that. But when they hear from someone that they trust that this is a great event, listen, it's good to get the new vets in, and like it helps us too. Like, we feel good that we're running a good, clean event, that they're willing to trust us.
That's
so
right.
that means an awful lot about the group that operates War Heroes on Water. It says a lot about the owners and crews and supporters that we're able to earn that trust. They don't give that away.
That's right. And I mean, we really do care about our veterans. We really do love our veterans. If you're a veteran who's watching this and, wondering, should I do it? Should I take part? We really encourage you to do so. You can fill out application with Freedom Alliance. You can reach out to warheroesonwater.com, click a link and get more information. We would really love to serve as many veterans as we can across the country and, give them an experience of a lifetime and show them that love from the Southern California community, as well as all of our sponsors, our donors, our supporters all across the nation.
Well, here's a couple of nice ones coming on the rail, TJ. Sorry to cut you off,
no, let's focus on the fish.
So I'm going to there's a couple good ones. I'm going to hold off on my guessing because I was off so much on the first one. That was embarrassing. But anyhow, these are a couple nice ones. There's one real big one there. I don't know if we're going to pull more up out of that hold. Jason's guessing 232, and he's got an eye for it. That's the small. Here comes another one. Oh, they're carrying a couple others.
Gosh, you guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here they come with a couple other. Charlie Tuna. Here they come. So hey, Mia, real quick. Can you guys all come over? I hear there was one heck of a story
Come on in.
about the fish. So welcome to the live broadcast, and I heard a little story. I know a little bit about it, but maybe you guys want to tell that story about it, some excitement on the water.
Oh, absolutely. This really big fish that you'll see in a minute. We're sitting there, and I'm reeling it in. The boat's going back and forth like this, and all of a sudden this huge wave comes, and I end up halfway in the water. soaked up to here.
Oh my gosh.
And the only reason I was still on the boat because Amy jumps in and grabs me and the reel, and we just keep going.
So I ended up literally sitting behind her on the gunnel, holding her so that she wouldn't go over trying to reel in her fish. Yeah.
All right, so this is truly teamwork.
Absolutely. True sisterhood. That's what this tournament's all about is like meeting new sisters, and we form a friendship for life.
Well, friendship for life, and you definitely, I mean, Mia, you bring it in every year with El Caz, right? Talk to our friends at home.
Hey, TJ, I got to wait on the first fish they weighed was 112. Sorry to interrupt, but this is going live. So that first fish, who caught that first fish?
Good job.
Amy got that first one at 112. Way to go, Amy.
All right, let's do high
Here comes
five.
the second fish.
Well,
What
let's
do we got
focus on
here?
your weights, and then I want to see you right back here.
Okay, we're going to, hang on, we got the tail rope on. I got the scale master here. He's calling this 172.
Wow. Oh, my gosh. The hugs, the smiles. That says it all. All right. Did you think it would weigh that much?
Well, we actually put Shay next to the fish on the
Hang on,
bottom, so we had an
we found a couple ounces of ice in there. We're gonna take a look, see if it makes a difference.
So you had a comp.
We did. Yeah.
All right. You were saying that. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow. So you were saying that, it's a
171 and a half.
171 and a half.
That can't make a difference, can it? 171 and a half. That fish was full of ice, so we know you took good care of him. But I got Miguel being the scale master for us from Avalon Seafood over here. He's only been doing this his whole life. So we're making sure this is nice, clean run operation. And I don't step on the scale for my friend Mia at all, or anybody. I know. So how about that? So I see 5 of them here on the deck, but you guys caught a few, huh?
Yeah, just a few. She got in 3 of them, and I got in 2, so teamwork all across.
Very
awesome.
good.
We're checking the weights on these other ones, but the first 2
All
will
right.
score.
Why don't you go check out the weights on your fish, then come on back here, and I want to hear
72?
some more of your story.
70 even, okay.
All right, El Caz, any guesses on this one? Okay.
So now we're going to hang them up for the photo.
Great. Sounds great.
Okay, we weighed all the fish from El Caz. We're going to weigh, but we are going to hang them up here for their photos. Okay, we're going to get them squared away for their team photo like we do every year. Okay, TJ, while they're getting this ready, May has been in this tournament a long time, but we have a volunteer that might know a little thing about May. What do you got to say to the audience here?
Yeah, you have a very special relationship with Mia. You are?
I'm her baby sister, Katie.
Katie, and how are you affiliated with WHOW this year?
So I came out to volunteer from the DC area. I've been here all week, just running the things behind the scenes so that she can participate.
That's amazing. How does Mia inspire you?
Oh, so many ways. I've always wanted to be just like her. We're really proud of her.
Well, we're really proud of Mia and the entire El Caz team, too. Looks like they had another great tournament. Let's get that photo. Let's hear it, everybody, for El Caz. All right, let's see those big smiles for that haul. Owner of El Caz, Ryan Grinke, Captain Mike Ryan. We've got our vets, Mia and Amy, who, as they said, it's a sisterhood when you come out and participate in WHOW. Look at those big smiles.
All right, everybody, look this way. 3, 2, 1. Come on, Doug. So they carried one of our video people to get some great coverage. Doug went to sea on El Cazador, just like the vets. He gets to stay on the boat. Look at him with all of his gear. They made him sleep under the galley table. That wasn't too nice, but, what are you going to do?
Well, like we say, Rod, WOW is family. You're
That's
on that
right.
boat, you're family.
That's right, part of the crew. What a great team. How about it for Team El Cazador?
Yeah. Mia and Amy, I'm going to try and steal you once more. Look at those big hugs. All right, real quick, Amy. All right, before you hop back on El Caz, if anybody out there is watching who's considering taking part in WOW, male or female, what would be your advice?
Don't hesitate one bit to sign up to come out for this tournament, because literally it's all about brotherhood and sisterhood in this tournament, and you make friends for life. Me and Mia, we've already made plans for her to come visit me in Florida, and we're going to go fishing in Florida. So that's what it's all about, really, is for us to get together with our brothers and sisters and be able to put aside our traumas that we faced in the past for an hour. That's what we do, and we have fun, sharing our experiences with each other.
Well, thank you for all you do. Thank you for your service. Before I let you go, what branch of service are you representing?
I was in the Navy.
Thank you so much. Let's hear it, everybody, for El Caz. All right, you heard it here. You heard it directly from one of our vets. WOW changes lives. WOW helps vets heal. We could not do what we do if it were not for our sponsors. Kenny and team, let's take a look at some of our sponsors who brought this tournament to life this year. All right, we are back here getting ready for Zoriana to come up to the dock. I heard they had an exceptional tournament. Before we check out what happened on Zoriana and get the scoop there, I'd like to introduce Caleb W. Hey, Caleb.
Hello, how are you?
Tell everybody watching at home some of your claims to fame in the WOW tournament over the years. Caleb is one of our founding WOW vets. He's been with us from the jump, right, Caleb?
Yeah, I've been with us since the beginning. I'll take this for you. Well, you don't have to hold it.
Yeah, well, thank you. My arm was getting tired.
The first year, big fish and overall winner. Second year, big fish overall winner. Third year, biggest fish. Possibly biggest halibut this year, which is literally the only fish I caught. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But been with WOW since the beginning, and it's absolutely amazing.
How does WOW change vets' lives? What does WOW mean to our vets? I mean, you've experienced it, 4 of 6 years? What does WOW mean?
Yeah, the 2 years I wasn't able to be here in person, I was here in Zoom and other means. So
yeah, your family.
yeah,
All the vets are family.
Of course. 1 year my baby was being born, so I couldn't be here. And the other year my wife was super sick. But, I was here in spirit and with Zoom. This year I actually had a new cat with me, and he's from the East Coast. He's very similar to me, just not as cool. And and he really loves Thursdays for some reason, and we don't know what that's about. But WHOW to veterans is a life-changing opportunity and experience, and then when they get here and they actually go through the experience, they learn why WHOW is family and how everybody here that supports them just wants to be a part of their lives and help them in their recovery, whether it be mental, physically, or just be around them and talk to them.
Yeah, and talking, that's so helpful. That's so important, right?
It really is, especially when you get around guys like Rod, and he's never nice to you, but he always wants to talk to you.
Our tournament director, Rod,
Big
is
hug.
one of a kind.
Yeah, so Caleb, love having you out here. Thanks for the help with everything that you do. You're one of the big inspirations for vets. While we're waiting for Zoriana, we got the team from Dignity that brought in a Dorado. We're going to weigh in here real quick. So Caleb, you got any guess on how big this Dorado is going to be? Hang on a second. Wait for our skill master. You can't throw it on there without.
I'm terrible
without
at this.
Miguel.
27.
Caleb says 27. I think
right.
he's holding it in one hand. He's a very strong man if that's the case. I'm going with about 17. There we go. We'll give it a minute here for Miguel, the skill master, to come and give us the green light. So just go ahead and set it down there for a second.
All right.
Well,
Well,
we're doing a little.
I'm going to bounce.
You're doing a little live broadcast. You can lay it down there for a second. You want to come talk to the group here about the fishing on Dignity today? Come talk to TJ right here. TJ.
Hi. That's a good-looking fish. Come
Thank
right
you.
here. Come
Thank
right
you,
here.
TJ. Come right here where I'm at, dude. Yep. And you get to talk.
And you get to look at the camera right there. Tell your
you're in the
friends,
spotlight. Good luck.
friends, family, and loved ones. Tell them hi.
Hi, love you.
Tell us about this fish you caught.
Dorado, it was out of the blue, kind of nice, total surprise. Never caught a bull Dorado, so I was kind of happy.
Is this your first time deep sea fishing?
No.
Okay, so you've got experience.
I've caught Dorado, just never a bull Dorado.
Okay, you better run over there. They're weighing that thing.
All right, we got to wait on this thing, and we put it on there. What was your guess again?
18.
Okay, you're pretty darn close. 15 and a quarter.
15 and a quarter.
It probably was 18 when it came out of the ocean, but you guys are keeping it on ice, and they kind of shrink a little bit. Well, that's nice going, man. Congratulations for Team Dignity.
Great.
And you got to throw the thing back in your skiff. Hey, Peter, come on over here for a little bit. We got the thing. This is Peter Thomas, owns the yacht Dignity, and I think the crowd would love to hear from Peter. Come on, Peter, and put you on the spot right here. Tell us about being in War Heroes on Water. TJ will take it from here.
Team Dignity in the house.
Yes.
Tell everybody watching at home, what does WHOW mean to you? What was your WHOW experience this year?
Well, it was epic. I've done it one time before, which was 2 years ago. And that was when they had the Huntington Beach oil spill.
Oh, man. 2021. It was quite a year.
I had to stay with my boat for an extra week in the harbour because Newport Beach was closed. So I didn't get to go to the banquet on the Tuesday night where all the vets get to talk about their experience. So I was kind of very disappointed with that because that's sort of listening to the vets themselves explain what it means to them and how it's impactful and so forth. It's really one of the reasons why guys like me with a boat do this, because we want to make a difference and we want to be able to show these guys that people do care about them. And really that's about it. We care about them, we care about what they did, but we deeply care about their mental well-being and just let them know people love them, people care about them and people respect them. And sometimes they don't get enough of that.
That's
and
right.
So at least from my experience, that was the driving force for me to do it. And it certainly fulfilled that, the last trip with the 3 vets, and then this trip also just reinforced that component of it. And hopefully no oil spill tonight, so I'll get to go to the banquet and hear the vets' own words tomorrow also. So, but it was great.
We're looking forward to seeing you at that party. I know you missed it last year. I see you got a Guinness. That's not a surprise.
It's something. I just the young lady there brought it to me, and I was more than happy to take it because I've been teetotal for 4 days, and being Scottish, it's not quite the way I want it.
You're Scottish? Right? I couldn't tell. Hey, thank you so much, Peter, for being part of this tournament, supporting it, all
and
this,
just say
and hosting
thanks
the
to all my crew. The guys, my crew were great, super helpful, and the vets were great. We had a good time. I mean, We just got a baby Dorado to weigh, but it was still fun and we wanted to come up and
It's
do
about
it.
the experience,
It
right?
was totally great.
That's great, Peter. Thanks so much for
Thank you.
everything. We're going to move on. The
Yep.
next boat is coming in.
Thank you
and
so
that's
much.
the Zoriana.
Yep.
And they often do great. Thanks so much, Peter. We'll see you at
Thank
the
you.
party tomorrow night.
Thanks,
Enjoy
guys.
tonight.
Thank you so much.
Now we got Zoriana. They got a couple big bluefin laying on the swim step there. And we're all set for that. It's going to be super duper exciting for Zoriana. 2 beautiful fish. I know they got more than 2, but 2 they're going to weigh. So we're really looking forward to this. Well, maybe more than 2. They got 2 sitting on the bait tank and a bunch more coming out of the hold.
All right, we've got Zoriana coming on up. We've got quite a crowd gathering here in Catalina and Avalon as well. If you are anywhere close by, if you are on the island, please come down and join us. It's a ton of fun. We call it the Party on the Pier. We would love to see you. The more people here, the merrier. We want to show our vets all the love, all the support. We've got some good-looking fish coming up. Hey, Rod. Looks like our tournament director is giving everything the once over and make sure gets up here safely. Wow. Wow, word is they caught 9. That's incredible. That is incredible. All right, I think we're getting ready to see some of the vets from Zoriana, the team from Zoriana. Catalina crowd, if you are here, I want you to give it up for Zoriana. Let's hear it, everybody. 9 fish. That is incredible. On Zoriana, we have vets Aaron, Alex, and Ricky.
They got about 9 big ones. We're going to just bring a handful of them up, including the largest, which are laying on the pier here. I got a couple of the vets off Zoriana over here. Come on over, guys. We got the live stream going. They want to hear your story.
All right. How did you get not? Listen to the crowd. You pulled in 9?
We cheated.
No, I know that's not true. Tell everybody at home, how'd you get the 9?
I have no idea. Our captain knew exactly what he was doing.
So you had a great weekend. I mean, come on in, everybody. We'd love to hear from you. What is your name?
Alex.
Alex?
I'm Aaron.
Aaron? And you must be Ricky.
I'm Ricky, yes.
All right. What was your experience like on Zoriana?
It was awesome. Fantastic.
What would you like to say to the captain and the crew?
He brings really good snacks.
Snacks are really important.
We snacked a lot. They cooked for us. They helped us do everything. They let us get our hands dirty, let us get in there and get into the fight and everything, and they were good.
Had you ever deep sea fished before?
Once.
Once. How does this experience stack up to that?
Well, I didn't throw up this time.
Oh, great.
I didn't get seasick this time.
That is great. Before we weigh these fish, tell me what branch of the service you represent.
Army.
Army. Let's hear it for the Army, everyone.
Army as well, ma'am.
Army.
Army.
Army. We've got 3 Army guys here. Before I let you go, how has the WOW experience been for you? If there are vets at home watching who are thinking about, gosh, should I do this? What would you say?
Oh, definitely join in. It's good to be back in our element and talking to my brothers and just, helping each other out. Sitting there listening to each other, our past experiences and stuff, and talking about the things that we miss and some of the guys that, didn't make it back home with us. But my brothers, it's been a great experience. I can't say anything more. It's just great being with my brothers.
That's awesome. We love you. The Southern California community cares for you. Let's go see. Let's get a read on what these fish weigh. Do you have any guesses? What do you think?
Whatever the winning weight is.
Ah, some confidence there. Before we start the weigh-in, is there anybody you'd like to say hi to at home?
My mom, my 3 boys, Tyler, Brandon, and little Bubbies. I'll be home in a few days.
Very good. How about you?
My family in Seattle, especially in Olympia, Catherine, Sean, Keon, and Ethan.
Very nice. How about you?
Just family in San Francisco and Colorado.
Very good. All right. Good vibes. Let's see what these fish weigh. For those of you who have phones handy, we have a really cool way that you can donate to WOW right here on the spot, whether you're at home or whether you're partying on the pier with us. If you would like to make a $10 donation via your phone bill, all you have to do is text WHOW, WOW, War Heroes on Water, WHOW to 8100. Quick $10, very easy, and every single dollar helps our vets. All right. Let's see. It's really cool. The crowd here is waiting with bated breath to find out what our total is. Rod? 169. We have a lot of fish to weigh from this group. They had a very successful outing. All right, that's ginormous. What do you think that one's going to weigh? Guesses?
This one? Yeah. I'm gonna say 170.
170. Any guesses from you?
183.
Ooh, all right. We'll do it Price is Right style. We'll see who's closest without going over. $186. Wow. That's incredible. All right. Let's see what we've got. Everybody's crowded around. 191 and a half. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Rod, 191 and a half. That's incredible. Wow, incredible. Great job. Let's hear it for Zoriana, everybody. This is incredible. Let's get that team photo. This team knows how to catch him up for sure. So everything that we're doing tonight is getting weights, getting everything recorded in advance of tomorrow night's award ceremony that we have. It's a private award ceremony we have for our vets where we get to see who takes the stage for top angler honors as well as top boat on these awards. So I know we have a lot of competition flowing between each of our teams, which is always a ton of fun. Good-spirited competition. All right, while we're waiting, quick comment from Team Zoriana. Would love to hear from some of the captains, some of the crew. Come on over. How did you get the vets on these fish? Tell everybody at home.
Well, we had a decision. We can go far and brave the weather, and they went for it, and it obviously paid off for us. So,
understatement.
Right? Yeah. I tell you what, on the way home, those guys were all asleep on the couch. They were over it. I think Arnie made steaks for dinner, and one guy ate or two guy ate. I probably ate both their steaks, but it was a fun day. We caught as much as we wanted and went and did something else the next day.
How fun was it? How impactful was it to spend time with these vets?
Oh, these guys are amazing. You know, we did it last year, and we had a great group of guys, and we were worried coming into it. Like, we hope we get the same guys or we hope we get cooler guys, but this was amazing. It was probably better than last year. No offense, Larry, but it was a good time.
Well, Larry, come on over. There's Larry. Let's get a hug in there for Larry. All right, would love to hear from some more of the Zoriana crew. What does WHOW, like if any of our Southern California sport fishing communities watching this at home, what would you tell them about participating?
WHOW is amazing. This is our second year as a team here. I can't say enough. Anthony put together a great program. We were super excited to come this year. We thought about it all year. Take 5 days off work for this, and it was amazing to share it with these guys. Ricky, Alex, Aaron, they're pros. Amazing how hard they pulled on those fish. We didn't touch the rod. I mean, not to say we didn't touch those rods, man. Those guys fought these fish the whole way, and it was awesome to watch.
Very good, very good. Come on over. We already heard you guys went far through some sort of rough weather. What was your experience like with WHOW this weekend?
Yeah, I know. It was an awesome time, and it was really cool getting these guys on these fish. And, you know, by the 8th or 9th fish we had them on, they were pros. They were doing it all by themselves, so we didn't even need to tell them anything. And it was a great time. And we got some nice halibut here. Pretty stoked on this one. A little bit of surprise calico fishing, so we're stoked.
Well, we love when our teams are stoked, so let's go ahead and get that team photo. Congratulations, Zoriana. Crowd, let's give it up again for Zoriana. Look at this. This is amazing. Owner, Jonah Glancy, crew, Fisher, Arnold, Ian, and we've got our vets, Aaron, Alex, and Ricky. Yeah, Rod?
So I got to tell you that these guys support War Heroes so much. They caught so much nice tuna. They're donating 2 of these fish to the rest of the crews so they can bring some fish home. So we're getting processed, so some vets that didn't get some of these big bluefin still get to share it with their family. How about that for Team Zoriana for doing that for them?
Let's hear it. That is right. WHOW is family. Give it up for Zoriana. Those big smiles say it all. Big smiles for the family at home. All right. Thank you, Zoriana, for showing our vets the time of their lives. All right, while Zoriana is getting back on the boat and heading out, I would love to introduce a gentleman that's very near and dear to our hearts, Tom Kilgannon, the president of Freedom Alliance. Hi, Tom.
Hey, TJ, how's it going?
It's going great. This is one of my favorite days of the year. It's the party on the pier for War Heroes on Water. It doesn't get better than this. Tom, I spoke a little bit earlier in the broadcast about the partnership between Freedom Alliance and War Heroes on Water, and how every dollar we raise is in partnership with Freedom Alliance. Could you tell those watching at home and those here, Freedom Alliance is about so many programs that do so much good?
Well, first of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting War Heroes, supporting these veterans. TJ, thank you, and Anthony and Lone Depot, and for all that you do, because what is generated here in terms of support goes to Freedom Alliance, in which we are able to help the veterans throughout the year with numerous other events that we do and other programs. One of the programs that we have is a scholarship program for kids whose parents were killed or disabled in military service. This year alone, we will give scholarships to more than 600 sons and daughters of American heroes.
That's amazing.
We're gonna reward them with over $2.5 million because their parents sacrificed for our country, and that's what we do. In fact, some of the veterans who are here participating in War Heroes have kids who will receive those scholarships. So that's just something that we're really proud of, and we couldn't do it without the support that we generate here. But that's just one. We are also working with these veterans all year long to have other fishing programs, hunting programs, that to get them out there and have retreats where we talk very deeply and very personal about those wounds of war that they carry. And as you know, they are deep, they impact the heart, they impact the soul, and we need to have professional counseling, which is what our team does to help them address those issues and overcome those wounds of war.
If a vet is out there watching, Tom, and not quite sure if they should participate, not quite sure if they should reach out, what advice would you give them?
I would encourage them to apply and go to our website at freedomalliance.org, send in an application, and talk to another veteran who has participated in War Heroes. And I think down to the veteran, they will tell you, please go to War Heroes on Water, get involved. It's a great event, it's a great organization, and it is a good group of people who are coming together to create a community of support that these veterans can rely on for years to come. As you always say, TJ, and as everybody says, War Heroes is family. It is a community of support that lives on well past this event. We know that veterans are calling their captains and the crew members that they have befriended through this event many months later, when it gets dark, when it gets lonely, when they really need that support, and they say, hey, do you got a few minutes to talk? And those conversations help them through those very deep valleys that really get difficult to navigate when they get lonely and when it seems like there's nobody else there to listen.
Thanks, Tom. Everybody here cares about our vets, loves our vets, including our tournament director, Rod Halpern, who's a huge champion and supporter of our vets. If somebody here wants to know, how can I help? What would your recommendation be? I've heard people say so many times, it's listening.
It is. It's listening. When you're trying to help another veteran, it is just listening to where they are and what they're doing. A lot of times these veterans, they just want somebody to talk to and just a normal person. They don't want to relive their trauma over and over and over again. But sometimes when they need to let it out, that willing ear, that willing participant is a godsend to them. And if they want to help War Heroes on Water, make a contribution, whether it's your time, your talent, or your treasure. We really appreciate it all. There are so many people who have come together to make this possible through food, through financial contributions, through boat contributions, and so many other things. And I'd love to thank everybody individually and personally. And until I get to do that, let me just say to everybody, thank you all so much. War Heroes on Water is the best.
Thank you so much, Tom. All right. Our next vessel coming in is, one you may have heard of, the Bad Company. Bad Company is owned by Anthony Shea. Rod, you and I were, involved. We've been involved with WHOW this is our 6th year. We got that call one day from Anthony Shea. Can you tell us more?
Well, he says, he talks a small game sometimes. He says, how about throwing a little tournament for the vets, maybe 5 or 6 boats, have a good time, host 15, 20. Well, that's kind of how it started. And even that year, we wound up with 9 yachts and 27 vets. And has grown to this. He's got a great vision. He understands where the need is and how to execute on it. And I tell you, every year the boat produces, the team produces. Team Bad Company is pretty famous, and for good reason. I know they had a great tournament. They caught some nice bluefin. I think they got a couple marlin. I don't know what else they got. But anyway, the vets had a great time. I can guarantee it. They got treated well. They had a ball. And War Heroes on Water is because of Anthony Shea, so we're very appreciative. I think he's on the boat right now. They're going to back in and see what they've got to do here. Team Bad Company.
Team Bad Company. For those of you who may not know, War Heroes, as Rod said, was something conceptualized by Anthony Shea in coordination with Mike Nerez, who's now who works with Freedom Alliance. So we, have a very special place in our hearts for Mike Nerez. Since inception, War Heroes on Water prior to this year had raised $5 million to help our veterans. That's $5 million that does good for veterans, that does great for veterans' families. This year, we were able to add to that total. So far, we've raised more than $1 million this year to help our vets. But it doesn't stop here. WHOW is a 365-day endeavor. If you are so compelled to donate, please visit us at www.warheroesonwater.com. There's a donate link right there on the website. Or if you would like a quick and easy way to donate right now, you can text short code 8100 with the letters WHOW. That way you can donate a quick $10 via your phone bill. It's quick, it's easy, it's short code 8100. No amount is too small. Everything helps our vets. I think we're getting ready to have Bad Company come on in. Let's just take a look at this beautiful, beautiful yacht as she comes in. All right, everybody. Perfect music. Let's hear it from the crowd gathered here in Avalon as Bad Company comes on in. Let's hear it, everybody, for the Bad Company. You heard Rod say they caught him up this week. I know that their vets had an exceptional time with this great crew. All right, everybody. I have a very special treat for you. The one, the only, Carrie Chen. Hi, Carrie.
Yes, thank you for having me. This is my first year, and what an incredible event. It's unbelievable. I'm from Florida, and I've been fishing with Anthony for quite a while, and I finally got to come, and I'm so glad to be a part of this and doing some paintings and donating some artwork.
Carrie, your artwork was gorgeous, is gorgeous. Thank you for sharing your talent with us. You helped us raise so much money for veterans, combat wounded veterans who need all of our support. You know the Bad Company team really, really well. They are an exceptional crew. They get on fish, right?
Too much.
Too much? I didn't know there was such a thing as too much.
They're the ultimate fishing team. I've fished with them a lot of places, and I've been fishing all over the world, and there's no other team that I've seen that as ultimate as them.
Carrie, you know Anthony very, very well. Can you speak about his heart and passion that he has for veterans?
Yeah. Well, from the start, Anthony is the most down-hearted person I know. He came from nothing, and he's this successful. So for him to do that, you got to give back. Just like me, I have a talent, and when God gives you a talent, you got to give back. And that's what we're giving the talent for.
Thanks, Carrie. Let's see. Looks like Bad Company's getting ready to bring him up. Have you heard? Do you have any sneak peeks for us on what they're going to put on the dock?
Well, let's see. Usually he doesn't like to win because he's the one who started this, but we'll see what happens.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's hear it for Carrie Chen. All right, I see some happy vets, some big smiles. Okay, everybody, I'm joined here by Jason Grayshock, fantastic friend of WHOW. I can't thank you enough for all that you do. Every year we sort of turn our heads and say, oh my gosh, how are we going to do X? And Jason saves the day, so thank you. You know the Bad Company team really well. I mean, their prowess is legendary. What do you think they're putting on the dock today?
I do know that they're bringing up some big tuna. Like Carrie said, Anthony has a great heart. I'm third generation in this industry, and we've watched Anthony grow from his first boat, 17 center console, up to the fleet he has now. And ever since day one, very genuine. They put their time in. There is not a bad talent on that boat. They fish hard. They fish hard 300 days a year. So I understand that we're going to have some big tuna. They got, I think, 7 or 8 during the tournament here. So.
All right. Well, it looks like they're coming on up. Jason, we could not do what we do without you. Thank you so much for your support of War Heroes. Let's hear it for Jason Grayshock, everybody. All right. Those are some good-looking catches. Let's get our Bad Company vets and Team Bad Company on up to the dock. We want to hear from you. Rod, any guesses on these weights? Any guesses on these weights?
Jason's right about in the 160 to 180 class. Really, really hard to tell, but there's some beautiful looking fish right there. And I think they had a couple more. We're just bringing 4 up. And I think they caught other fish besides tuna on this trip. So here comes some of the vets and the crews, and we're going to find out from them, won't we?
Let's hear it. Team Bad Company vets, come on over. Gentlemen, let's hear it for Bad Company. All right. Looks like you had a heck of a time. That's quite a hat. All right. We are live streaming out to your friends, to your family. Let's take a little scooch up here. I want to hear, not everybody gets the experience, Bad Company. Tell me what it was like.
Unreal. It's just a very humbling experience to be part of this, and the words can't describe it.
I think I saw some social media posts where you were in battles on that ship.
My little arms hurt. Amazing.
How long did you have to fight some of those?
Till they got in. Yeah, I don't know.
Like 40 minutes, man. Time stands still when you're battling those big ones.
No. That one took a minute. We had an hour. We had a marlin that took a little longer.
You got a marlin.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think it weighs?
Oh, we didn't bring it in.
There you go.
I'm sticking with 100 pounds. That's what I'm going with.
100 pounds. All right. What did you learn from Team Bad Company? Had you ever deep sea fished before?
Yes. This is my third time out here. Just a great experience. But those guys really know where the fish are at. They're professionals to the core.
Yeah.
Yeah, all day.
Learn to use our whole body to bring a fish in.
Yeah, that's
What branches of the service are you representing?
United States Marine Corps. 0311. 03.
03.
Yeah, 03, baby. 03, 31.
11.
If you could sum up the WOW experience in just a few words, what does WOW mean to you?
Every time is family. Just a great time.
Wow. Right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
WOW is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Any thoughts? Any additional thoughts you'd like to share with your friends and family at home?
Thank y'all.
For those watching?
Everybody, thank y'all.
Thank you for all the
Thank you,
support
thank
that
you.
you guys are out here, and it's a damn good time. Thank
Buddy.
you.
All right. We love you. We can't wait to see what those fish weigh. Head on over. Everyone, I'm joined here by Anthony Shea, founder of Team Bad Company, founder of WOW. Let's hear it, everybody, for Anthony Shea. Anthony, talk about this weekend. What does it mean to you?
Well, every year is special, and obviously we experience great fishing here. But I have to tell you, the dinner last night, we've had a 2-hour conversation. And that's what is near and dear to me.
to hear the authentic stories of our heroes and their experience overseas and what they believe in and what motivates them and their honor and their commitment and their overall sacrifice to our country. It's just not an act, and this is the pattern every year, and it's just amazing. I love you guys, man.
Love to hear that. What do we got on a weight, Rod?
186. Woo!
Anthony, what inspired you to start WHOW? How did this dream come about?
Well, as a self-made entrepreneur, building companies, building my life, raising a family, you kind of take things for granted of the things that we have in this country. And when I started to get close to a few of these guys, I discovered just a different level of honor and commitment. And it just drew me closer and closer to them, to the point where, I just want more. I want to be able to. I want to be in front of these guys. They just really understand what teamwork is, and it's amazing. And I want to share that with as many people as we can. Last year we had 50 yachts. This year we have 48 yachts. Hopefully next year we'll be around the same level or even more. And anybody in the audience, if you know anybody with a boat, talk them into it. Because every yacht that we have to join this event, we're able to take 3 more vets like these guys right here fishing. And
167.
And it's just a shame to see all these beautiful boats tied up at the dock. They could be taking 3 vets out. So anyways, that's my shameless plug.
Thank you so much, Anthony. Let's hear it for Anthony Shea and Team Bad Company and the Bad Company veterans who pulled in these amazing, amazing fishes. Look at these. Travis is at 164, Rod.
164, 167, and 186, I think. So not bad for Team Bad Company on the bluefin there.
Team Bad Company getting it done, just like always. All right, let's get that photo. Bad Company owner Anthony Shea, Captain Kevin Bohannon. We've got vets Ryan, Freddie, and Travis. Can't wait to see these big smiles. Sounds like they had the time of their lives. The crowd is really starting to gather here in Avalon. If you are in Avalon, get on down here. It's a party at the pier. We have all this great food and drink provided by Caleb. Thank you so much, Caleb. You do not want to miss this chance to celebrate true American heroes.
This way, guys.
Right here. Let's get those big smiles and let's hear it, everybody. Let's cheer them on. It's Team Bad Company. All right. Yeah, we want to see those fish, right?
You darn straight I want to see those fish.
Yeah, boys. All right. Way to go, Team Bad Company. All right. Great job, Team Bad Company. Rod, Jason, who do we have coming in next? Fantail coming on in next. Wonder if I can maybe talk Joseph Fan into coming on over and having a chat with us on the live stream. Please join me, everyone, in welcoming Joseph Fan. Hi, Joseph.
Hey, how are you?
We are. How can we not be great? We're at the party at the pier, right?
Oh, definitely, definitely.
You have been a multi-year participant in WHOW and do so much for our veterans, do so much for the tournament. What compels you to do all of this for our nation's heroes?
It is fighting for our freedom. They sacrifice so much for us, and oftentimes we take it for granted. So we're doing all this for them.
That's right. It is all for them. We love to show our vets how much we love them. What was your weekend like with your vets on Fantail?
We work really hard. We don't have the biggest fish, but I think fun factor, we have tons of fun. For Fantail, we even carry a chef for this trip, Chef Kate, right back there. Also, they were able to pull, I think, the biggest lingcod ever in this tournament so far.
Ooh, record setting.
Yeah, I believe so. Last year winning fish was 6.5 pounds. I think we're at 21 pounds.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
So a little, not so big on the tuna. So we'll see. We'll see. But fun factor, 100%.
Well, that's what we love. We love to show our vets a great time. We know you and the captains and the crew and the support system for Fantail. You do it up for our vets. You heard Anthony, call, for more participation. If you could speak to anybody watching right now from the Southern California sport fishing community, what would you tell them?
Come on out, be part of this great, I would say, venture, and you walk away, and even though you spend $15,000, $20,000 fuel bill, but you feel so great. And you think about how you could improve on the following year. And that's what it drives me, drives my crew. We, as a Fantail team, we get so much volunteer wanted to be part of us because you long for this excitement, and we love it.
Well, Joseph, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts at WHOW. We are so grateful for you and your team's support. Let's see what your team's got.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Way to go, Angel. Rod, what was that weight? 73 and a half. Great job, Angel. All right, look at those big smiles from Team Fantail. All right. Fantail's bringing the fun. All right, let's get the team photo for Fantail. All right, crowd, I want to hear it. Let's give it up for Fantail. All right, let's see what we've got here. What do you think we've got here for a weight?
I don't know. Which one are we looking at?
On the ling.
On the lingcod? Oh, it's probably, 22 maybe? 18?
We'll see how close you are.
22? 2?
What do you think?
21.
All right. Well, see, we are doing this Price is Right style. Huh. So I win. You went over. 21 pounds. We've got our audience making their predictions, and we have someone who nailed it. Great job, Team Fantail. These are beauties. These are beauties. Angel, can I borrow you over here? Hi, Angel. Hey, how's it going? How was your week? Yeah, yeah, that's all right. You had a blast, it seems like.
I did. It was awesome. The crew is phenomenal. Love the Fantail crew. Love my boys. Got Josh and Damon.
Josh and Damon, come on over. All right. Tell me how you caught that one.
Well, originally the crew, they were helping us out, getting the lines out, and then it was ultimately we were doing this rotation of like pulling it in, and I was like, I got this one. I'm gonna fish it off. And I was just grinding in. He's the finisher. The finisher. And I just kept on going and kept on taking off on me. And they were just like, you want me to tap in? I was like, no, I got this. And I just kept on going. So it was good. It was awesome experience. Loved it.
Very good, very good. What branch of the service are you representing?
United States Army.
Very good.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Very good. Let's hear it for our Army, our Air Force, Team Fantail, everybody. Rod, this has been amazing.
We're having great fishing, all different kinds of fish, big fish, good-sized fish, lots of fun. There's been marlin, there's been rockfish, there's been the giant lingcod. That's amazing. All kinds of bluefin, really great fishing. But I can tell you, we have a special treat right now.
Tell me more, Rod.
Well, the boat Joint Venture, which it was one of the original founding yachts of War Heroes on Water, with the founding, Colby Dernin, the owner, isn't here because he had his brother's wedding, but he turned the boat over to another founding father of WOW, Captain Dave Hansen, with Bill DePriest, and there got some nice yellowtail, which we've caught plenty of at this tournament, but for the first time ever, white sea bass, which is a scoring category, has never been weighed in War Heroes on Water until about right now, where Dave and Bill and the crew of Joint Venture got a couple nice yellowtail, couple nice white sea bass. I'm sure they caught a million other fish, but these are the ones that are coming to the scale right now. So we're really proud of Dave and Bill and the crew of Joint Venture and the vets that got to fish with them.
All right, let's give it up for Joint Venture. It's history in the making. Wow, history in the making. I love this. All right, Joint Venture. All right, Joint Venture, come on up. Captain Dave. Captain Dave, come on over. Oh, do you need the photo? Photo first.
Wait. Everybody, this is Dave. Look, I'll give it to you for 30 seconds. You got, at 30 seconds, you got to give it back to me. You promise?
Hi, my name's Dave, and I'm an alcoholic. Hi. I got 12, 30, 35 years today. Far out. Woo! God is good. Look at this. White sea bass. As you all saw, anybody can catch bluefin. They're dumb. They are super dumb. You see all the guys bringing them in? There ain't nothing to that. We could have done that, right?
Oh, yeah.
We did that.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We threw them back.
But we're not weighing ours because we don't want to embarrass anybody. I mean, the points are going to be insane. Nobody's ever weighed one of these in this whole tournament. These are white sea bass. This is, right? We've never given away the white sea bass trophy in this tournament. I think we might. We may have one here. All right. Okay. Look at this. We're going to weigh these far out. Am I done? I better not.
Thank you, Captain Dave. Call it out, Captain Dave.
Jason caught a 16.38 pound white sea bass. Okay, here we go. Another white sea bass on the scale. 21.42, and that's for. I'm sorry. I'm very excited.
We are very excited as well, everybody. Let's hear it for Joint Venture. always love the energy that Captain Dave brings. As Rod said, founding member of War Heroes on Water. When Anthony made the call, Dave, Colby Dernin from Joint Venture, Bill Larkin from Playin' Hooky, Dave DuBois from Bullpen, there were others. They answered the call. They jumped right in to serve our nation's heroes, to give back to those who have made so many sacrifices for all of us. It's all right. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're live streaming. How much fun did you have with Captain Dave on the Joint
Captain
Venture?
Dave is a riot. He made this so much fun. I mean, every minute on that boat with him was amazing.
What?
Got some cool stories too.
Are they stories we can tell on a live stream? All right, noted. All right, for the vets watching us at home right now, tell them what WOW means.
Wow. You know, they say WOW is family, and that is truth. If you're here one day, I mean, this is my third time. Since the day I got here, I felt like family. We wait all year long for this. I mean, we deal with our own issues out there in the civilian world. You know, we don't get accepted in the civilian world, but we all look forward to coming here because we can be us. You know, I share a story, he shares a story. We're all one here. We've all been through the same stuff, and it's just amazing. It is.
Well, we love you. We care for you. Yes. We are so happy you're here. Have fun. It's giving him a hug. Feeling the love. Yeah. History was made by the Joint Venture, War Heroes on Water history. It doesn't get better than that, everybody. Let's hear it one last time for the Joint Venture. Colby, if you're watching, thank you so much. All right, big smiles. Let's hear it. All right. Great job, Joint Venture. Owner Colby Dernin, Captain Dave Hansen. All right. If any of you want to know how you can help WOW, I'm going to give you a super easy way to do it right now. Text short code 8100 with the letters WHOW. You can donate $10 right now to help our great American heroes as they heal from the mental and emotional and physical wounds of combat. Please help us today with our charitable partner, Freedom Alliance. Serve the veterans who have served our nation's country. It's quick, it's easy. Text 8100 WHOW, $10. Every dollar helps. All right, we're going to weigh Basshole's fish right now. Rod, can you tell me a little bit about Basshole?
Well, I don't know what they've caught. I haven't seen what's in their bag, but my old friend Mark Mettler and his crew fishing this tournament for the second year. Now they're up here on the scales. And they got my friend Carlos fishing. Carlos, come on here for a minute, man.
Carlos! Yeah, let's hear it, Carlos.
That's here. He fished on my boat a couple years ago. And he's a great WOW veteran, a good friend of mine. And we got him some special brownies this year from my wife. That's his treat. Good luck charm, because now they got fish on the board. How about Carlos? Everybody's cheering. But you had a great tournament, right, Carlos?
Absolutely. One of the best. Always gets better every year.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, we're super stoked. What'd you guys catch?
Caught a bluefin and a small yellowtail.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to see a bluefin and a yellowtail here for a team.
But most of our fish, we thought we had to bring one fish. We left the rest of them at the boat, so we're kind of upset about that. We had like a big 500-pound tuna at the boat.
Oh, you left the big ones at the boat. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good fish story.
Yeah, Carlos. All right, let's see what Basshole's got. All right. Rod, what are we looking at over there? $33.5-pound bluefin for our friends on Basshole. Great job. Great job. huge thank you to all of our volunteers. It takes a village to bring WOW to life. We are so blessed and so fortunate for our captains, our crews, our owners, our events team, our AV and video professionals. You should see the drones flying around here. It's amazing. And thank you so much to our community, all of you, for supporting us. We're so happy you're here today to help us cheer on America's greatest heroes. All right, Basshole owner Mark Metler, Matt Metler, Mike Proctor, Captain Mark Metler, and vets Kyle, Patrick, and Carlos. Let's hear it for Basshole! All right, next we've got paradise.com. I see what we've got coming up. This looks great. All right, let's get some audience thoughts here. You have been cheering and cheering and cheering, and it's awesome. What is this night like for you?
Well, it's really special because, of course, we know that the men and women that we are honoring by having them here is our honor. So I just feel really blessed, and now my husband does too, that we were able to take a couple of great vets with us. Oh, I don't know where they went, but anyhow.
They're having fun partying on the pier.
So it's all about them, and that's what's so, and just, it's just amazing.
It is amazing. Thank you so much for your support. Yes, it is. It's the least we could do is to give back to everyone who's sacrificed so much for us. Thank you for being a part of War Heroes on Water.
My pleasure. We'll be there next year.
Oh, cannot wait. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, paradise.com. Everybody, I would love to talk to the paradise.com, one of the great boat names here. Tell me about your weekend.
One of the best weekends I've ever had in my life. Unbelievable. Camaraderie, the captain, the crew, unbelievable. Just top shelf.
How's it going? How was your weekend?
It was excellent, and I would say the relationships that you build here, it's undescribable, and that there's no way that you can do any better than this.
Very good.
Trip of a lifetime. I've never deep sea fished before in my life, and not only that, I just turned 65 today, so that's great.
Oh! I think should we do happy birthday?
Yes.
Let's hear it, everybody. Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Happy birthday to you. Yeah!
I would like to thank my wife and my two sons for supporting me all these years in all my endeavors post-retirement from the Army. Just thank you very much.
We thank you for your service. It's family members back at home. We love all of you. Thank you so much for your support. I am so glad that you had such a great weekend. Let's see what some of these weigh. All right, we're gonna weigh Spike's fish. What do we got, Rod? 169. Great job, Spike. Huge thank you again to the community of Avalon for supporting us. There's so many of you. Come on over.
Where the beer is.
Well, you've made your way onto the live stream.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. I was not prepared for this speech. So this is an awesome event, and we have 3 awesome veterans and I'm so proud and happy to be here. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you for your support. We could not do this without folks just like you. So thank you for helping us celebrate America's greatest heroes.
Say one more thing. Paradise.com is the best fishing boat out there. No questions asked.
You put your vets on fish, 100%.
Yeah, we had a great time. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We're so grateful. Rod? 180? 180 for Mike. This has got to be a pretty great birthday. Pretty memorable. Paradise.com, owned by Carrie Bubb, crew Stuart Miller, Bob Filippelli, Bob Kennedy, and Scotty Costa. We have our vets, Lou, Mike, and Spike. Hello. Let's get our team photo with Paradise.com. Crowd, I want you to give it up for Paradise.com. We've got Lou, Mike, and Spike. We've got our birthday boy. All right, let's hear it. Paradise.com. To be joined by one of our founding fleet members, Bill Larkin from Playin' Hooky. Come on in, Bill. Bill, it's so nice to see you. We're here for year number 6.
Can you believe it?
Let's tell everybody, like, how did this start? Describe what year 1 was like compared to where we are right now.
Well, year 1 was a handful of boats, right?
It was.
It was an idea, and an idea that just blossomed into this. It's unimaginable. And when the original idea came up, it was about helping out some vets, getting to know them, take them out. But it's turned out to be just an annual changing of lives. You know, every year I'll end up with a new crew member, and every time they end up just stunned with what they see.
Bill, we always say that WHOW is family, and no one takes this to heart more than you, no more than the founding fleet. What does the WHOW family, what do you see that mean for the vets?
That's kind of a hard question because every trip is a little bit different, you know. And I think what these guys have come to appreciate, they've appreciated the outpouring of a community, outpouring of a family, and I remain in touch with many of the vets that I've been lucky enough to serve, you know, with the fishing, and it's changed perspectives, changed, you know. Expectations. A lot of these guys didn't know what to expect when they came out. They were fishing when they fished, they were fishing in trouts or in streams with fish that we use for bait, about the same size. So they're stunned every single time, you know.
If you could talk to any of your community right now, the Southern California sport fishing community, what would you say about getting involved with WHOW?
Do it. Do it. Do it for yourself. Because it is not just changing lives of men and women who have been on the front lines, been on the border, been out there and serving you in so many ways. But you individually will come away with a greater understanding and a greater appreciation of the men and women who serve our nation.
Absolutely. Looks like you have quite a cheering section. Do you want to
Oh,
shout
no.
out your team?
All right. Go playing hooky. And Palomino. You know, he's been with us almost every time. You know, Palomino lives in La Paz, and he went back home about a year ago. Couldn't get away because of his job. Called him up, said, "Can you make it?" He says, "Yes," and I go, "Yes, we got the band back together."
That's right. Palomino's founding fleet member. Well, we cannot say thank you enough to all that you do. I think I can say for anybody watching, if you want to hear about how WHOW changes our lives as well, I'm sure they could reach out to you because you are such a champion for WHOW. So thank you so much.
No, thank you.
All right. Have a good one, Bill. Thank you so much. Let's hear it for Bill Larkin, everybody. Just do it. Just do it. It takes a village to bring WHOW to life, and we could not do what we do without our incredible sponsors and donors. Kenny, let's take a look to some of those generous individuals who help bring WHOW to life. One thing that you always hear from us is WOW is family. We would like to show you this very special video of one of our family members, Brent Woodward, talking about what WOW means to him.
I think that stuck with me the most when I heard someone say, "It's not your fault."
Can you share with us your name and the branch of the military that you served in?
Brent Woodward. I served in the Army for 12 years, and I was a staff sergeant. Expect to get your mind blown, I guess you could say, because after this tournament happened and during it, my goal was to live my life to make the people that didn't make it home happy. So the best thing to do is just take in how everybody's treating you and how much love and support they have for veterans. That it helps all veterans, and it definitely lifts the spirits up. I wasn't expecting the amount of people and the support and the love that came with it. To me, it's like the most humbling experience I've ever had, and there was definitely a lot of connections being made, friendships being made, and it means a lot knowing that there's many people out there that been through the same thing, and it's easier to connect with them. You're treated like royalty, and everybody respects what you did, and we can make it bigger, get more vets involved. I mean, that's the main goal anyways, to help more vets and connect with each other. It means a lot, a lot.
If you want to support veterans just like Brent, just like all of our 100 American heroes that are here right now, text WHOW to 8100. You can donate $10. It's quick, it's easy, and it'll help veterans, our American heroes. We are getting ready to see what Hanalei is bringing aboard the dock. Rod, can you tell us a little bit about Hanalei?
Well, Hanalei, boy, I tell you, the owner of that boat, Peter Savage, is a big supporter of War Heroes on Water, has been for years, loves this tournament. He has a beautiful home here in Avalon. He hosts a bunch of our staff, gives us the home to use. And this year, his captain was available because he ordinarily on the Shannon Rose, which couldn't fish this year. So Captain Calvin Cooper is driving the Hanalei. They're backing in right now. I hear they got some nice fish I haven't seen yet. But it's a great crew. It's a great owner. And I think they got some nice fish. We're really excited to see what they've got.
You're right. Peter Savage is a great supporter of WOW. Rod, we couldn't do what we do if it were not for the Southern California sport fishing community.
Well, I got to tell you, the list of people who chip in one way or another, putting their yachts in to host the vets, doing the VIPs, take all of our generous donors out on boat parades and coming over here to Catalina, and just all around the whole city of Avalon, doing all this for us over here. Like, the list is so long, you don't want to name them because you're going to forget somebody. But and even our crews, we had a boat breakdown last night, 8 o'clock at night. Guys, I got them. I'll go pick them up off your boat. We come over here. I got steaks for them. I got dinner for them. I'll take them fishing today. Unbelievable the support we get from everybody up and down the coast. And the best part is somebody comes on a boat as a crew or something like, oh, I know a guy is perfect for this, and I know a guy. And next thing you know, we're getting these referrals and growing the network. It helps the tournament, and it really helps the vets and Freedom Alliance and everything that we can do. Because it does, like I heard you say it takes a village, man, to run this thing. And we've got it. We've got a community of fishermen and boaters and island people and up and down the coast from San Diego to Channel Islands and all across the country. I'm certain we got Carrie Chen here, who's from freaking Jamaica. You know what I mean? We've got it all. Oh, my goodness, look at Calvin caught. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Couple of nice bluefin coming over the rail from the Hanalei. We go check these things out.
All right, thanks, Rod. Rod's right, it takes a village. If you are compelled to get involved with War Heroes on Water, if you're in the Southern California area, drop us a line at info@warheroesonwater.com. we'd love to have you join us. Just like all of these beautiful folks from the city of Avalon here on Catalina Island have joined us. It is really a party on the pier. We cannot say thank you enough to the community of Avalon for welcoming us with open arms. Caleb, thank you so much for all the great food, the great drink. This is quite a celebration. Let's see what we've got off the Hanalei. All right, looks like we've got Team Hanalei in the house. Hanalei, come on up here. Oh, yeah. Right up here, come see me. Looks like you all had a fantastic time. Caught a few fish, eh?
We did. We had a grand time.
Ooh, a grand time. I like that. What'd you catch?
We had 4 tuna in the boat, so they were all pretty good size. We lost a few. Had a whole lot of fighting, like hours worth of fighting.
Oh yeah.
Hours worth of fighting. Who was on the line?
Oh, okay. So I really got to say this, okay, guys? We got the timestamps on the pictures. Darren here went like 5.5 hours total of fighting with these fish, okay? Unfortunately, he wasn't able to bag one in, but these were monsters, all right? This was like the ultimate best experience ever, seriously. Like, every crew member, we all did our parts. We all worked together. We all, I can't cuss, whatever.
Thank you. So
excited. I'm just so excited right now.
And we're so excited that you're here. We love our vets. We love to celebrate all of you. What was your WOW experience like?
Well, obviously we all know WOW is family, right? Some of us been here all 6 years. Some of us are new. The experience is great. We've grown like family, right? Like Calvin and Brian, where you at? Here you go, get up here.
Yeah, bring in everybody. It's a family. Go ahead.
And then the Savage family, thank you for
Yes.
the boat and everything that came along with it. And while I have the mic, I'd like to say I love you too, my wife, Dana, my daughter, Liberty, my 2 boys, Rudd and Fletcher.
Very nice, very nice. Looks like you're getting weighed right now. Let's go see what you got and then come back over and see me before you leave. All right, what do we got for Team Hanalei?
$194. 194. All right. Now, are both of these on the same angler, or do we got 2 different anglers on these fish? You got them both? Well, we'll weigh this one. That's the one that's going to, like, score you on the score sheet, but we'll see what this one weighs too.
Like, these guys helped me, all right? Like, this, man, it was definitely a team effort, okay? I'm nothing without these guys, seriously.
Well, that part I know, but someone's got to put the hurt to it. But congratulations on a 194. I'm not saying it's the biggest fish you weighed so far, but I can't remember a bigger one. So we'll see what the second one weighs here. But congratulations, man, and welcome to War Heroes and Waters. Your first go around?
Yeah, this is my first time doing this, and yeah, it was. I've never experienced anything like this. I had such a great time. This was, I'll admit, I was kind of skeptical at first. I was nervous, had a lot of anxiety. I was like, I don't know if I should do this, and I'm so happy that I did. This was such an awesome experience. I encourage every veteran to get on this and do this.
That's amazing. Real quick, how was Captain Calvin out there for you?
He was okay. No, I'm kidding. No, like, I gotta say, like, this guy, he knew his stuff. He was able to, like the instincts, like, I'm serious. He did everything he was supposed to do. Like, we gotta go back towards the cameras now. His instincts on everything. This guy, he was like, I don't know if he just smells the fish in the water or what the deal is, but he was like looking, and I'm over here, hey, Cal, what about over here to the right? He goes, no, we're going this way. And yep, right then and there, they started biting. They started biting left and right. And then Brian, this guy's, he's a kite master. I thought kite fishing was just something goofy. No, he's
the best by far.
Got a kite going, and it was literally while we were wrestling one, another one was biting because of the kites and stuff. Real quick, I do want to say hi to my wife, Jessica, my kids, Lily and Luke. Guys, 194. What's this one? Oh, we're still getting it on the scale?
Yeah, we're gonna figure out.
Who do I give this back to?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you could have my job. You're amazing. I'm glad that you had so much fun. How'd you get these guys on so many fish?
Karma.
Karma.
Yeah.
Karma.
We got good karma on our side.
Well, TJ, I'm going to say there's
We've
no
got some Patriots, and it's catching up. Yeah.
There's no bigger supporter of War Heroes on Water than my man Calvin right here. He puts his blood, sweat, and tears into this, planning the tournament, helping out, giving support, you know, everything that he can do to support these veterans. This guy's heart is in it, and I fucking love this guy, man. He's awesome.
Love you too, buddy.
Sorry for my language.
No, thank you to Team Hanalei. Let's see what we've got for our second weight here.
Thank you to the Savage family, Pete and Kathy Savage, for allowing us to use their boat and get our vets out. They're great patriots, just as well as these guys are. So thank you.
That second fish was only 186.5. You know, a little guy compared to that 194. But great going for Team Hanalei. How about that, man?
All right, let's hear for Team Hanalei. That is a monster of a catch. That's an amazing, amazing trip for these vets. You can tell how much it means to these vets. You heard it from Calvin. We love our veterans. We love to show them our support. It means so much. I would love to bring over Justin Sabo. Justin, speaking of our vets and how much we love our vets, Justin is with Freedom Alliance. We had the great honor of hearing from Tom Kilgannon a little bit ago. Justin, you have a really unique perspective. You've been a vet who participated in War Heroes on Water, and now you're on the Freedom Alliance side. What does this mean to our vets?
You know, in 2021, I was here. That was my first year fishing. I had a bluefin tuna at 98 pounds. I thought maybe I could compete and was sorely disappointed. But to see it from that side of it, to be a veteran attending and to spend that time, that special time on the water with the men from our boat and the other veteran that were on the boat itself, it's just amazing. And when you see the support of this entire community come together, both in the kickoff ceremony and here out in Avalon, it's just incredible to see. It's like, I think a lot of times we think our service, it meant something to us, but then you do something different in life and you forget that people remember that and people honor it, and just seeing that from everyone. And then now to be on the other side and helping folks out and putting this together, it really takes a village. The planning happens throughout the entire year, and we've got all these amazing volunteers. Everyone that you see out here who's got a red shirt on that says War Heroes on Water, they're out here volunteering. They're out here helping make this happen. And so if we could get a round of applause for all the volunteers that help make this happen. They're really working their butts off. And so to see it from that side of it, all the planning that we put in, it's just amazing.
Thanks, Justin. You mentioned to me something last night about why fishing is so special to these vets. You mentioned it's one last chance. There's another chance to really do it together, right?
Yeah, that camaraderie that you have in the military. I served in Iraq in the United States Army Infantry. It's hard fought for, and you don't realize the value of it sometimes until it's gone. And so we go back to life. We go back to the hustle and bustle, and we forget what it is to serve alongside some incredible individuals. And now you get out on this boat and you're having those conversations, and really the value is the conversations in between that you're having with the crew. That 4:30 in the morning, you're sipping that cup of coffee, you're looking out at that ocean, and there's nothing else but you, the men and women beside you in the water. And then the passion that they bring to it. I mean, every single one of these crews, these captains, they have a ton of heart, and they want you to be on the fish, and they'll match your intensity. I'm telling all these guys during the kickoff, you're fishing for 48 hours straight. Don't let the crew sleep. They'll match your intensity. If you get out there and you want to fish that much, they'll fish with you. And all of a sudden, you realize as you come in here to weigh in, you've got that camaraderie again. You've got that brotherhood, that sisterhood that you've been longing for, that's missing in your life when you go back. And it's special. You just can't recreate that anywhere else except for events like this, except with War Heroes on Water and all these amazing people.
If a veteran wants to get a hold of Freedom Alliance and be a part of this magic, how do they do that?
Yeah, just Google Freedom Alliance, and you'll come up to our website, freedomalliance.org. You can see that there's a ton of programs that we have available. Xanthan, who just had the 194, Xanthan received a mortgage-free home from us earlier this year. And so there's other incredible programs that we have and that all these veterans have access to. So go online, check it out. If there's something that interests you, you can email us, you can reach out to us, get that application in, and we'll get you out there.
All right, thank you so much, Justin. Let's hear it for Justin Sabo and Freedom Alliance, everybody.
So, TJ, we got a special guest here. So we're sitting here on the green pier of Avalon, where we've all grown up, though it's fishing in Southern California. We have dreamed of backing our boat in and weighing a fish. And if you ask anybody, what's the name of this restaurant? It's Rosie's. And who would weigh your fish? Is Rosie. I can tell you there's pictures of me at 10 years old weighing a fish here with my mom and dad on the family boat, and we're in front of here, and who's weighing the fish with her bandana on is Rosie. Here's her granddaughter over here wearing the bandana being our scale master, and gosh, it's been great working with you the last couple of years here, but walking up to the scales right now, or to the deal, is Rosie herself. So Rosie's coming on up. And I got to tell you, for my whole life, she's been my idol, running the fish and chips and then weighing my fish with me and my dad and everybody else. Rosie, so good to see you, my dear. One more kiss from Rosie. What does it mean to see this tournament sitting out here in Avalon?
What
What does it mean to be sitting out here in Avalon watching this tournament, weighing fish on that scale? You've done so much.
I weighed so many fish, I can't keep telling you.
Boy, I got to tell you.
I had best time of my life, except for my honeymoon. Here.
Well, Rosie, you started all of this tradition here for all of us fishermen weighing fish and caring so much about us, treating us all like family. I feel like I'm one of your kids, just a little bit. We love you and we appreciate everything. She wants to thank all the fishermen.
Coming to Avalon, our beautiful city. This is home. And don't forget it, it's a wonderful place.
Absolutely, and you make it. Avalon is part of the flavor. Here's her granddaughter. Say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Wonderful. She's weighing all of our fish here, has for the last couple of years. Thank you so much, everybody. Rosie from Avalon at Rosie's weighing the fish. It's so wonderful.
Yay, let's give it up for Rosie, everybody. How special is that? We have another very special guest that I'd like to introduce. Haji, come on out. So nice to see you.
Great to see you as well.
All right. This is your second year on WHOW, I believe? Third time on WHOW. What does WHOW mean for the veterans who get to participate?
Oh, wow. It means wow. It's just the family, the brotherhood, just hanging around with us, this community and all the vets. It means so much. You know, growing up in Africa, this is not something I dreamt of. So coming here and fishing in a yacht, and then last year, getting the top boat, amazing experience. And I'm so thankful and grateful.
And the Top Boat Award is named for someone very near and dear to all of us here, Josh Miles. What did winning the Josh Miles Award mean to you specifically?
That it was emotional. I met him in person when 2021, but before that, I communicated with him via email. And then after the tournament, we went home, we heard the news. It was emotional. And I dedicated that award to Josh. Great guy. And I know, again, like I said last year, he's up in the heavens looking down on us. And hopefully someday we'll meet again. It's a wonderful experience.
We're so glad that you're here. We love to celebrate and support our veteran heroes. You've done so much for our country. If there are any vets at home who are considering taking part in WHOW, what would your advice be to them?
Oh, please sign up. This is a wonderful organization. It brings healing, I'm telling you. Sign up, donate whatever way you can to help these veterans. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Haji. Have a fun night. Thank you so much. All right, we have had so many great supporters through the entire year for WHOW 2023, but it doesn't end now. WHOW is a 365-day effort. Every dollar counts, every dollar helps. If you'd like to help right now, you can text WHOW, War Heroes on Water, to the short code 8100 and donate $10 right now. Or you can visit our website. It's scrolling right below me on the bottom of the screen, warheroesonwater.com. There's a donate link there. Every dollar helps our veterans. We raise money in coordination with our philanthropic partner, Freedom Alliance. You've heard from Justin Sabo. You've heard from Tom Kilgannon. Rod, who we got?
Oh, we got another great boat showing up. First timer. I got the feeling they got some fish in the hold there. It's the Frostbite out of Channel Islands. First time in the tournament. Steve Lasley brought them in, said, hey, you guys got to be part of this. And here they are. I can't wait to see what they got. But boy, that Viking is beautiful. It is sexy just looking there. I can't wait to see what fish are pulling out of the hold right now.
All right, Frostbite. Let's get Team Frostbite up on the dock. I love to see the crowd gathered around, checking out Team Frostbite. All right, Team Frostbite, come on up. Team Frostbite, come on over. Let's hear it for Team Frostbite. All right. Look at who we have here, Team Frostbite. All right. We are live streaming to the world. Team Frostbite, tell me how you got on these fish this weekend.
We had an epic crew that nobody knew about, and they knew what they were doing.
All right. How long did you have to battle these guys?
I battled mine over an hour. It was like an hour and 20 minutes. It sucked, but it was awesome. But yeah, it's a beast.
So you, Eric, are a multi-year participant of WHOW. We just heard from Haji, who's been here 3 years. What has the WHOW experience been like year over year? How have you seen the tournament grow? What does it mean to the vets?
We started with 25 guys and, what was it, I think 12 boats, something like that. It's only gotten better and better and better every year. I've done 5 out of the 6 years, and I've seen immense change in the returnees. I've gotten phone calls from guys where I wouldn't have gotten, and we've actually saved a few lives. So, yeah, it's been awesome.
Well, I hope you feel how much we all love and care for all of you. The Southern California sport fishing community and the nation is here for you. Let's go see what your fish weigh. Looks like you had an epic weekend. What do we got?
64. 164.
164 for Frostbite. All right, 164. Is that about what you thought?
Well, that's his? Oh, yeah.
Eric, you got in the 164.
I did. And it was a nightmare to get in.
Really?
It fought, yeah.
How long were you on the line?
Probably an hour and 20 minutes, and I only have one tendon in my right arm. So it's a workout.
Wow. What else? Where'd you go this weekend? Like, what else did you experience beside these two monsters?
We got in last night. I guess we had a little bait issue this morning. Saw my captain make the executive decision just to hammer back out to Dana Point, pick up bait, and then went full throttle back out about 30 miles off the coast. And we got 8 or 9 yellowfin, a couple rockfish. So.
All right. Very good. Let's see what you...
Second one's 172 and a half.
Wow. Team Frostbite got it done. Great job. Let's get that team photo. $34 on the yellowfin. All right, sounds like Team Frostbite had a great time out this weekend. For everybody watching at home, I think we're just getting started actually with our party on the pier and weigh and fish. It sounds like we had a great weekend. All of the teams, I think, had a fantastic time, tons of success. Again, we could not do this without our sponsors, our donors. Please take a look at those who give so generously to War Heroes on Water throughout the year. All right, Team Frostbite, let's get that photo. Owners of Frostbite, Alan Candleman, Steve Pirro, David Obenauer, Captain Steve Miller. Oh, my apologies, that's a Twisted Tuna. We're excited to see Twisted Tuna in a minute, but this is Frostbite's moment, so let's get Frostbite. My apologies. Owner Tim Dayton, crew Jesse Martinez and Eric Huff, our vets Eric and Chris, who got it done on the Frostbite. All right, everybody, it's a party on the pier. Let's hear it for Frostbite. Great job, Team Frostbite. We love seeing those vet smiles. All right, as we've said, we cannot do what we do without our captains, owners, and crews. You heard Anthony, you heard Joseph Fan say, if you are a yacht owner, a boat owner in the Southern California area, and you'd like to get involved, you heard Bill Larkin say it will change your life. In fact, why don't you hear right now from one of our founding fleet members, Colby Dernin, owner of Joint Venture, about what WHOW means to him.
The old joke was you can learn a lot about a person in a round of golf. Well, you can really learn a lot about a person if you spend 2 days on a boat with them. All right, you ready? So my name's Colby Dernin. I'm the owner of Joint Venture, based here in Alamitos Bay, Long Beach, California. What Rod and Anthony have put together is absolutely incredible, and many people don't understand what being part of a sport fishing team is like. It's very much a family, and watching these guys that have been part of a unit or part of the military and understanding their roles slide right into our family on the boat was just absolutely amazing. Everybody's sharing, everybody's cooking dinners and lunches and having cocktails. We're swapping stories, they're swapping stories, and it's really about bonding and honoring people that pledged and served and volunteered, and many who gave almost everything for our country, and acknowledging that they're wonderful human beings, opening up our hearts and our homes and our boats to them, and just trying to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Truly from all of our hearts, I wish more people knew what you are volunteering to put on the line and to give up, not only while you're in the service, but afterwards, and the long-term effects of what it does to your bodies and your minds and your hearts. And anything that we can do as a nation to protect you, resurrect you, help you recover, and have you back in our country and our nation, not as a vet, but as a person, because of what you volunteered to give without anyone asking you to do it. You join a family when you're part of the military. My ask for all of us as a nation is to be the family for you when you get home and you're no longer in the service. And it's one of the best things I've ever been part of.
everybody. Welcome back. Please join me in welcoming one of our WOW favorites, Larry D. Hey, Larry.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. How was your weekend?
We had a great time. The fish were being a little stubborn for us, but one of my veterans on the boat that we were on, he got his first tuna, so it made this trip well worth the experience. So
Very good. Remind everybody what boat you were on.
we were on Mai Tai.
Mai Tai. Great boat, great crew, right?
Excellent. So
The best, the best. Larry, this is now your second year with WOW, third year with WOW. How has WOW changed over the years? What has WOW evolved into?
I mean, healing. I mean, that's the biggest thing is they provide healing for all the combat wounded, disabled veterans and veterans in general. They give them that out in life and help them fill that void and get to spend time with their brothers and sisters in arms. So, I mean, it's just progressively getting better and better every year and meeting new vets that I've never got to meet before and new captains of these boats and new crews. And we're all just creating a bond, a brotherhood, and we get to live on a boat for a couple days and catch some amazing fish in an amazing place. So without WOW, I mean, you guys are combating veteran suicide.
We love our veterans. We care for our veterans. We want to support our nation's greatest heroes. What would you say to the vets watching at home right now that are thinking about next steps, how to reach out, how to be a part of WOW?
Don't let your pride get the best of you, and this is an experience that you will never regret. And I'm glad that I can honestly say that I'm never going to live with regret in my life, and I don't want you guys either, because this experience right here is healing. No matter if you catch fish, it's fun catching fish, don't get me wrong. I got the big goose egg this year. I've been blessed the last couple of years to catch some amazing fish, but the experience it's healing. Being in God's country on the water with nothing else around except your brothers and your crew, and creating that bond again and helping fill that void in life. So it's an amazing experience, and if you're thinking about it, just do it. Don't look back at it, just do it. I promise you will not regret it.
Larry, you know that we have the support of the community, we have the support of our sponsors, we have the support of the captains and crew. What would you say to them?
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sure I can speak for the veterans that are here. Thank you for donating your time, your money, your experience, your knowledge, and going out and giving us a hell of a time, because I don't have any legs. So I'm sure a lot of the crew that I've been with before are like, oh my God, this guy's got 2 boat anchors. He goes overboard. He's going to the bottom. So I'm sure there's that fear, and they realize, oh man, these guys are awesome. They're missing legs, arms, fingers, toes, and they're out here kicking butt, and you would never know the difference. So if you're a boat captain and you've been on the fence about doing it, get off that fence and get a veteran on your boat, because you're going to have the time of your life.
Thanks so much, Larry. I know you've got some folks at home cheering you on. You want to say hi?
I want to thank my wife and my kids for the support and allowing me to go on my mancations, I guess, as my wife calls it. They're behind me every step of the way, and they support in everything I do. And I'm very grateful and blessed to have an amazing family back home and friends.
Well, we feel grateful and blessed to be a part of your life and part of your journey, and that you're here. So thank you so much. Hope you have a great WOW 2023. Let's hear it, everybody, for Larry D. Thanks, Larry. All right, Rod, what do we got?
We got Tangler pulled in here. This is, I believe, their third year. Thank you. I keep looking at these beautiful yachts. This is their third year in War Heroes on Water, that I believe third or fourth, and they have got a deck full of fish. They got bluefin, looks like yellowfin, some beautiful rockfish. Their vets had a great time.
All right, so I think we've seen, honestly, probably as many fish as we've ever had come up on the dock for a while, right?
Well, I think so. You know, that one year we were weighing fish pretty late. We got a few more boats left, so maybe as many fish, but a lot of yachts. We've gotten better at it too, let's be honest. But there's not a storm going on. And
We improve every year. We try.
But I tell you, it's been great. A lot of big fish, a lot of big smiles, a variety of fish. Some fish we haven't seen yet in the tournament in 6 years, so it's just been great.
Yeah, joint venture made history, and I think 190s are topping the scale right now, right?
It is not.
It is not. What did I miss?
Well, I mean, topping the scale for today. I thought tournament history is not. Tonight, yeah, that 190 plus, whatever that was, is the biggest fish that I can recall. But we don't know what Tangler's got.
I know. Let's check it out. Here comes Tangler. All All right, Team Tangler, I would like to see you on the dock. Let's go, Team Tangler. All right, looks like Team Tangler is making their way up. All right, hi. How was the trip?
It's amazing. This is what dreams are made of.
I love to hear that. The smile on your face says it all. Tell me a little bit about the weekend. Did you go out far, stay close?
We spent a lot of time cruising. We went out. This is the things that dreams are made of.
Everybody look right there.
This doesn't happen to regular guys. You get on a boat and you go for a ride and they're like, hey, let's go. It's time to fish. And you kind of looking around left and right like, what's happening? And they're like, fish now. And it's game on and you go. You start reeling and you realize that we're not in shape anymore. But
we got smoked.
the coaching from the crew, the experience that's out there. You know, no matter what you think you know about fishing, you don't until you're out there. And these guys are class act. They tell you, they show you a whole new world, and they humble you, and you reel in some really big fish, and it's amazing.
How do you feel now versus how you felt maybe Thursday or Friday coming? Maybe had a little butterflies, and now you're just like stoked.
Now it's all a lot better.
Were you
now
a little
it's
nervous?
Good. No, at first, getting there, and once you get the group again, it all comes back, and you're all there again, And once we got on the boat, it was all she wrote, man. Where's family? Like we was back on patrol again.
WHOW is family.
I absolutely love, like when we first met at the party. We were kind of like a little bit standoffish, and we got on the boat and they said, hey, we're fishing tonight, and we just went for it. And we as a crew, we just all got so close together, and we just mingled, like we integrated with the group of with the crew of Tangler, and it was just beautiful to watch how we all just came together.
We got 3 levels of leadership here from our military experience, right? But these 3 levels get humbled when we're put into an experience with a whole nother level of experience that teaches us and brings us together. It's very military-like in that you can be the bottom man on the totem pole, but you still have a very significant role to play in making everything come together.
That's beautiful. That's so well said. So I know there are veterans watching us at home right now that are thinking about, gosh, should I do it? What would you tell them?
Absolutely. Go for it. I mean, like, definitely, if you're not here, you should be here next year.
Don't hold back, man. Go for it.
And, War Heroes is family. And just the connections that I've made. And, I mean,
Come on.
There's 1,000 things.
The first civilian that I talked to in 2019 when I first came here was you. And I just got to learn from like who you were and how you were involved in War Heroes, how you were involved in Lone Depot. And I was so inspired. And every year I've met somebody else that's helped me just keep going. Just take the next step, take the next step, take the next step. And it's been hard to describe how hard the last 3 or 4 years have been for me personally. And now I'm on the other side of that, and I look back on the War Heroes family, and I'm able to look and see directly how everybody that I've encountered has given me the energy to just move forward.
and that is from you. That is Rod. That is was it Melissa that I met at the airport, who just shared 10 minutes of her life with me and a little bit of her story, and so many of the vets that I've met, some of which are succeeding, some of which are feeling pain, and I've just been able to grab so much energy from everybody here, and it's meant the world to me that I've been able to be a part of this. And I would encourage anybody who's thinking about it to come be part of the family.
I would add too that I've known Ryan for almost 10 years now, and I've known his wife, and I've known his children. They're an amazing, amazing family. So many Americans could bless themselves for knowing, just being able to say I know a family like that, let alone being a part of a family like that. And then my own wife, my own daughter, they're just truly amazing to be able to support things like that, and to know that my wife is his wife's friend, my daughter is friends with his daughter, and that these kind of things exist that allow us to be accountability partners and friends, and to share these things, and to be able to work through our different issues through life and through combat and through whatever, and to know that no matter where we're at, and I haven't seen Ryan in 2 years, and here we are together doing this together, it just brings everything together, and it just makes things amazing, and it really fills a void. If you think you're struggling and you think you're the only one out there, you're wrong. You're not alone, and you got friends. I'd never met Steven before, and Steven him and I have had very similar career paths and life paths, and here we are together. We're blessed to be on the same boat, and it's just truly, it's a blessing from God only.
You are not alone. You're not alone. No vet is alone. We care and love all of you, and we're here to support you. If you need Freedom Alliance, if you need War Heroes on Water, we're here for you. Please reach out. You are not alone. I love that. WHOW is family. I think you've got some fish over there to weigh.
Can I say hello to my family there?
Please, please.
My family in Hawaii and Alaska. Yeah! Woo!
Okay, you should go hear about your weights. You have some good weights.
Hey, Logan, Jade, Jacob, I love you.
Brad, you got some fish, brother.
I'm here. I'm hearing those scores. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Tangler got it done. Wait till you hear some of these scores. Kenny?
178.5 and a 149 so far.
So far is the key. There's some good looking fish over there. All right, let me make my way over.
$179.
That was 179. So that's 3 very nice bluefin, not to mention the other 3 they're laying on here that aren't going to be the biggest for their vets. These guys knocked it out, plus big rockfish, plus yellowfin tuna. Team Tangler really tangled them up.
Team Tangler brought it. Great job, Team Tangler. That is amazing. Great job. Everybody, let's hear it for Team Tangler. All right, I'd love to hear from some of the captain and crew from Team Tangler. Yeah, we definitely need your team picture, Team Tangler. How did you put your team on these fish?
You know, it's a combination of everybody. Like you just having the right people. Everybody fishes every day. We do a lot. We've been here for the last month and a half fishing all the islands, and so we kind of had an idea where we had to go, so we just put the right people. Captain Craig he was the rockfish man. He put us on amazing, the rockfish was crazy. Besides the bluefin bite was everybody, and there was probably 10 boats out there with us on the bluefin bite, so I think a lot of people were in that bite, but besides that, there's so many different species that you got to catch, right? So after that, we went rockfish, and we had look at the boat down in there. It's just filled with giant rockfish, yeah. So we had some yellowfin. So we had a really great trip this year. We worked hard. Everybody worked hard, I should say. So.
Well, I had a chance to talk to your vets, and this weekend clearly meant a ton to them. Thank you so much for your support. What does WOW mean to you? I mean, we know what we hope to provide for our veterans and the love and support, but it changes our lives too.
It's changed our life. We've been doing this for 3 years now, and it's the opportunity. It's an honor and a privilege to be part of this. We've made friends for life. We had a great camaraderie with all these guys. It's indescribable.
Well, thank you for all that you do for our vets. Team Tangler got it done. This is impressive. Let's get that team photo. Can't wait to maybe see you on the podium tomorrow night. All right. Team Tangler, everybody. They have so many fish to pull up here. This is amazing. Thank you so much for coming to support our live stream. What would you like to say to our nation's heroes?
I would just say to them, thank you for your service and thank you for all you do for us. We support you.
Yes, there's so much love here. The party on the pier, the community of Avalon, Catalina. We could not do what we do. I love seeing all the cameras up for Team Tangler. Check it out. Crowd, I want to hear you. I want to hear you get loud for Team Tangler. Let's hear it for Team Tangler. Yes, sir. All right, Tangler owner Mark Hazen, Captain Craig Stanton. We have our Tangler vets, Bradley, Ryan, Steven. This is 2023 War Heroes on Water. Let's get those fish up. Will we see Team Tangler on the podium tomorrow night? Maybe so, maybe so. All right, Team Tangler, great job, everybody. All right, it is not too late. Every dollar counts. If you would like to donate a quick $10 to War Heroes on Water, please text WHOW to 8100. Super fast, super easy. All the money we raise is in coordination with our philanthropic partner, Freedom Alliance. Every dollar helps our vets. We work with Freedom Alliance to provide many services throughout the year, not just this fantastic sport fishing tournament that you have heard our vets say is life-changing. We also work with Freedom Alliance to provide educational services and scholarships to soldiers' families, housing, rehabilitative services, therapeutic services. Please donate today. If you'd like to do more than that $10, no worries. You can see it across the bottom of the screen, warheroesonwater.com. There's a donate link there. Hit it today. Please thank, if you have a chance, our donors and sponsors, because they, along with our captain's crew and owners in the Southern California sport fishing community, helps make this all possible. Kenny, let's take a look at some of our fantastic sponsors. All right, we're getting down to the end, but the party on the pier is just getting started. So if you are in Catalina, if you are in Avalon, come on down. We want to see you. We want you to help us support our nation's heroes. Caleb has generously made some great food. There's a lot of food and drink, lots of happy faces. You can see our veteran heroes. We want to see you. It's a party at the pier. It's our Green Pier weigh-in celebration. We've got 2 teams left, Anastasia and Twisted Tuna. I believe our largest catch so far is 190. People are trying to get on the podium for tomorrow night, whether that be for top boat, top angler, or our species awards. It's getting down to it, folks. Let's see what Twisted Tuna and Anastasia are bringing in. All right, I'm hearing Twisted Tuna thinks they might have a yellowfin to get it done. All right, Twisted Tuna. Great job, Tangler. All right, let's see what Twisted Tuna's got here. We gotta find the last one. And they're chasing down their fish. If you want to learn more about what War Heroes on Water is all about, I mean, I think you're seeing it right now. You're seeing the love, the community, the camaraderie, the spirits. You're hearing from the vets. You're hearing from the captains and crews. This is life-changing for all of us that are involved. But if you want to learn more, go visit www.warheroesonwater.com. You can learn how we got started. You can hear our mission. You can hear our vision. You can learn about the veterans. You can hear from our veterans themselves. You can hear from our captains and crew. We need your support, whether that's by donations or volunteering. Drop us a line at info@warheroesonwater.com if you'd like to learn how you can help support our America's greatest heroes, our veterans. All right, let's see if Twisted Tuna is going to get it done. Rod, what do we got over here?
Well, we got a bag full of yellowfin tuna. I know these guys had a great trip. They hooked a bunch. They caught a bunch. They had a good time for sure. But, you know, all these yellowfin have been right around 30 to 33 pounds. So 1 pound can make the difference. They've got a lot to pick from here, but I think they're going to have a good one. We'll see if it's going to top it.
All right. Come on, Twisted Tuna.
Oh, dear. Hi.
Hi. We're live streaming.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. How was your weekend?
It was beautiful. You know, it just being out here with these vets is, I couldn't ask for anything more. I found a boat last minute, probably the last one to sign up. Big, borrow, steal, whatever I got to do to get a boat for these guys, and they just killed it.
How important is it to support America's greatest heroes, our veterans?
It's the most important thing in this world. Yeah, you can't beat it. I mean, they put their life on the line, and it's honestly the most beautiful thing, this whole tournament that everyone puts on. From Anthony to Joseph, it's just the amount of work that goes on into it all. It's beautiful.
In fact, we have a lot of people who put in that work right back there. What would you say to them?
You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much.
All right, let's see what you got here on the scale.
So far, their biggest is 34.5. We're sorting through them because there's so many. They look so close. We're going to try them all, but 34.5. Miguel knows.
Twisted Tuna owners Alan Candleman, Steve Pirro, David Obenauer, Captain Steve Miller. Woohoo! How'd you get your vets on these fish?
We ran hard. Yesterday was a tough day. We had probably 20 hookups, fishing light line. They didn't want to bite anything heavier. We just kept putting the wood to them. And then nothing yesterday, and then today they wanted to buy a little heavier line, and we made them pay for it.
Clearly. All right, let's keep weighing them up. $34.5. Good looking. All right, we've got some cheers from the crowd for Team Twisted Tuna. And we've got Anastasia hot on their heels. All right, let's get that team photo, Twisted Tuna. Looking good, Team Twisted Tuna. All right, everybody. We have such a crowd here in Avalon. I want to hear you celebrate. Team Twisted Tuna, let's hear it. We've got Forrest and Nicholas. Great job, vets. Forrest and Nicholas, would you like to come say hi?
Come on, Forrest, get in there. Yes, ma'am.
How was your weekend?
And it was amazing. I just want to thank everybody that takes part of this. This is so good. This is a decompression for all of us guys. We could have done laps around Catalina Island, and we would have all been happy. But these guys, the crews, everybody that contributed to this, has done so much. It's amazing. It really is. Thank you.
Well, we thank you for your service. We hope that you had a great time. Now that you've experienced WHOW, what does WHOW mean?
Oh, man. Friends, family. I've made friends for life, family for life. Boats I was on last year, this year, we're a family. This is amazing. Thank you guys so much.
For the veterans watching at home, what message do you have for your veterans?
Sign up for this, first of all. And that, man, it means so much when people just recognize the service that we've done, things that people have sacrificed, and they sacrifice their weekends, their time. The diesel fuel for this is amazing, and it just makes you feel like people love you, and this is, man, it's awesome.
We do love you. We care for our vets. We support our vets. We thank you for everything. We're glad you had a great time. Real quick, before we sign off, who do you want to say hi to at home?
My wife and kids. Beth, I love you. I know I took off and went fishing on a fishing trip. Thank you. And my kids, see you guys soon. Love you guys so much.
All right, have a great time. Thank you so much. Let's hear it for Twisted Tuna. All right, I think we have one more yacht coming in right there. You can see it on your screen, Anastasia. Right, it's a pretty tight race, I think, in a lot of our categories to get on the podium for tomorrow night, which we do a lot of great things for vets. But make no mistake, this is also a fishing tournament, and those vets want to get on that podium tomorrow night. So let's see what Anastasia brings in. Check it out, Anastasia. I see a friend of War Heroes on Water, Mike Neres. Come on over, friend. Mike Neres, I started off this broadcast a couple hours ago talking about you and how you and Anthony came up with the idea for War Heroes on Water. What inspired you to help create this with Anthony?
I mean, it was his idea. But the whole veteran aspect came from me and him. It was just one of those trips where there was a lot of talking going on, and the idea came out, and here we are 6 years later.
Here we are 6 years later. We started with 27 vets, I believe, and 9 boats. This year we have 100 vets, 48 boats. We've raised over $1 million. This year, and we're not stopping now. We encourage people to keep donating. Every dollar counts. What do veterans need from the civilian community?
Just love and support. When you come back from war, you don't feel that. And then you do something like this and you feel it. Just the love of your country, the love of the people that fight for it. Just give them all the support you can.
How does WHOW change lives?
Well, I mean, look around. Look around. This says it all right here. Words can't describe how WHOW's changed many lives, but if the camera looked around and saw all these people supporting everybody, they would see what an impact it has on the veterans' lives.
All right, I know some vets at home are watching us. What would you say to those vets right now?
If you're struggling, just look out for support like Freedom Alliance. We're Heroes on Water, and reach out to your friends that you served with, because every brother matters, every sister matters. If you're a combat wounded vet, this is something that you can really get behind and support. And you get to meet a crap ton of other people that have been through the same. I almost said shit. I guess I did. But they've been through the same stuff as you. So if you come to an event like this, you're not going to be out of place.
We love our vets. We support our vets. We care. We're so glad that there's an event like this every year. But WHOW is not just this event, is it? It's 365.
Every day of the year. Your brothers and sisters are family. Not just today, but every day.
Thanks, Mike. Let's go see what you got.
Can I give a shout out to Ava Forney? Love you, girl.
Hey, Ava. All right, let's see what Anastasia brought up. All right, these are huge. Rod, what do we got here?
Well, we had one angler catch them all. So, we'll see. The first one was 151. We'll see which one's the biggest.
Okay.
So this one looks a little bigger to me. Somewhat larger. What do we got, Miguel? We got to settle down. Miguel's the man. He knows. He's weighed more fish on this pier than anybody except for Rosie.
187.
Woo! Anastasia! All right, Anastasia, 187. Rod, this has been an incredible display from the fleet and the vets all night long.
It really has been. I mean, like boat after boat, you never know who's going to have what. I get surprised every time. I quit trying to guess. I just know there's going to be a lot of great fish, but there's more than that. There's a lot of really, really good times. Just a lot, it's so wonderful. We're sitting here on the pier watching everybody. Well, we're going to try this one, but you never know. We get surprised. But great fishing, but really the great memories and the great camaraderie. I've been listening to the stories and the veterans talk about it, how much it means. We get them in the moment when it's live. We know what's going to happen tomorrow night at the awards. We're really going to hear some things. But this is why we do it. We put up with it for 360 days for these 5 days. And it's worth every bit of it.
It's worth every bit of it. We love our vets. All right, what do we got, Miguel?
That was 165. So that other one was at 180 something. I'm losing track of numbers.
165.
All right, Anastasia. All right, let's talk to Team Anastasia a little bit here. Team Anastasia. All right.
They want to talk to you.
Team Anastasia, here we go, front and center. What this weekend mean to you?
So much. Everyone says that WHOW is family, but to be able to see all of the donors and the captains and the crews, it's just been amazing. This crazy guy running around here all the time. It's been awesome. But one of the cooler things that I did is while we're out there waiting to go, I got on my phone and I donated $10. So I want everybody else to go out and donate $10 also.
All right, so let's do it. It's $10 and every dollar helps, right? So
Absolutely.
tell everybody watching, tell everybody here to text $10 to short code 8100.
8100 WHOW to 8100. It's very easy. I think somebody's doing it right now.
Very good, very good. How does WHOW change lives?
Like I told everybody before we left, I said, come out here to Avalon and you'll see a completely different group of people. And it's true that over these 2 days, everybody changes. I mean, even you guys as organizers and the donors, the crews, and especially the veterans, everybody has a different outlook. Everybody has a different attitude. Can you see it every year?
WHOW is one of the greatest things, if not the greatest thing I've ever done in my life. WHOW has changed my life profoundly.
It's a crazy thing to see, such a profound change just in 48 hours. Yeah. It's awesome.
It is awesome. I think they need you for the team photo.
187, though.
187. Way to go, Team Anastasia. All right, we've got owners Eric Richardson, Dan Gonzalez, Captain Crew, Eric Richardson, Tanner Worthington, Joshua Hofstetler, and Dave Soto. Thank you for taking our vets, Mike and John, out on Anastasia. Sounds like an adventure of a lifetime. All right. Anastasia is our last boat coming into way tonight, so I want everybody here, a party at the pier. Let's give a big WHOW shout out to Team Anastasia! Great job, Team Anastasia. Well, we have weighed every fish that came up to the dock. We've seen every team. But before we go, we have a very, very special person that we want to thank. Come on in, Caleb. Begrudgingly, he's joining me. Everybody, I want to introduce you to Caleb. Say hi, Caleb.
Hello, everyone.
Literally, we would not have any of this if it were not for Caleb's generosity, for Caleb for making this happen.
That's all a lie. Anthony did everything here.
It takes a village, and there are tons of people that are a part of it, but you make the party at the pier happen every year. Caleb, thank you so much. Everybody in the audience, can we get a big thank you for Caleb on 3? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Caleb! We appreciate you, Caleb.
Thank you, everyone, that this tournament's for. And what I want to do is especially reach out to the Vietnam vets that never got a welcome home here. And we got a handful of them in the crowd, and this is their turn also. So welcome home, and thank you, everyone who's given something for this country to give us this freedom to do what we do here. So.
Thank you, Caleb. That's incredibly well said. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Thank you, Caleb. All right, everybody. It has been a great adventure. We've had a great night here, but we're just getting started. So if you're in Avalon, come on down. It's a party at the pier. We've got all this great food. Our vets are here. Let's show our vets our love and support. Before we break, I'm going to go find our tournament director, Rod Halprin. Rod, final words? The Rod and TJ. Final words, Rod?
Well, yeah, it's a complicated tournament trying to explain to guys how we work the scoring, and it takes a lot to figure it out. But really the idea is we try and make everybody catch as many different species and have a good time. Don't know how the fishing is going to be. But what have we seen today? Wonderful bluefin tuna fishing, other species being caught, veterans having a great time, crews having a ball. We're sitting here in Avalon. We love War Heroes on Water. We love the veterans and the whole community that supports it. We've been sitting here for, gosh, I don't know, 3 hours or something like that?
3 hours.
Feels like 3 minutes, except for the bathroom breaks. But beyond that, we're having so much fun here in Avalon. I love this town. I love this place. I love this vibe. I love these vets. Josh, I'm talking to you when I say I love these vets. I'm talking to you, Josh, right here, right now. You too, Jared, the rest of you guys. I love these guys. We're having so much fun. We're making friends. And I had a veteran come to me and say, hey, this has done so much for me to look me right in the eyes. And when you hear something like that, this is War Heroes on Water, what it's about. I've done other fishing tournaments. This one is the best.
It is the best. We love our vets. Thank you to everybody who supports us. Thank you to everybody who's been watching this live stream. It's been an incredible night. Thank you for joining us in person, the party at the pier. We can't wait to see you for WHOW 2024.